Say hi. Tell chat hi. Oh shit.
I'm short. I'm bald. But I'm not like Stokely Hathaway. I can't get hoes. Welcome, everyone, to episode 90 of the Rated M podcast. 90 episodes. 90 episodes. I don't know how y'all are still listening to me after 90 episodes. But here we are, folks. We're here for 90 episodes here. Meaning we got to go. We got our own top 10 list. We got top 10. We got top 10 people who were never WWE or World Heavyweight Champions. The ECW title is not a world title, so that shit does not count. Anyway,
that's why Jack Swagger's on my list.
Anyway, we have Mo here, we have Khris here, we have me here, and we have Lewis here, and we have a brand new co-host of the Rated M podcast. A brand new host. Lewis, introduce the host.
No, she gotta go. Come on. Come here. Say hi.
We got a brand new host.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Go.
Let's go.
Gotta go take Banyo, okay? Banyo.
Oh man.
Banyo.
That's great.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me pull this up.
Someone said rest in peace to Swagger's career. He officially retired today. That is true.
I did see that.
That is true.
I would like to apologize for being late.
Nah, you can't say that.
I was on mute. Hey, that's Mama. That's Mama Tunes. That's Mama. That's Mama.
So,
That's Mama.
Look at that. He got Stitch. Woo! Sticker. Who's your friends over here? What they name? Mo. How you doing, Mo?
Khris.
How you doing?
We got Snow.
That's Cam. And
no comments.
That's my man Khris. That's the one I went to collision with. That's Khris from Connecticut.
Oh, okay.
And that's my older sister.
She shy?
Yeah, she's shy. She
ain't shy.
That's cool.
She is shy.
That's still cameo, but that was cool.
W cameos, man.
Hell yeah.
Courtesy of Aliani, yeah. She fucking, I guess.
I would like to apologize for being late. I had to download Mafia Old Country. I had to go ahead and get that down.
Fucking bum.
You're not sorry.
Boo!
You could have done that shit after the stream.
When midnight hits,
You deserve stoning.
When midnight hits, I'm
Bring
going
back
to
the firing
Sicily.
squad.
Motherfuckers got work tomorrow. You talking about, bro?
I don't have work tomorrow.
I do.
When midnight
Yeah,
hits,
Negro.
You got
Some of
work
us got to
tomorrow.
put fucking bread on the table, bro.
when midnight hits, I'm going to Sicily. Okay, so I'm going.
Nigga.
Your infatuation with white women from the 1900s got to be studied.
Yo. Yeah, Cam, you're fine.
Daily reminder that Lee Johnson goes to bed at night with Julia Hart.
Damn.
Daily reminder that Eddie Thorpe goes to bed.
Not getting me.
Damn.
Not getting me.
Damn.
Give him the infinite sign. Give him the infinite sign.
Oh yeah, he got
the infinite. He has the infinite already. All right.
Let me see.
You have the infinite already. You have the infinite already.
You know what,
that means
Cam?
you're
I'm a
forever
nice guy.
cooked.
You know what, Cam? Listen. I'm a nice guy. I initiated that. I'm gonna let that slide. I'm an understanding guy. I initiated that. I'm an understanding and fair guy, bro. You listen. I got you. Let me hear that shit again.
Now niggas understand it. All right, for sure. Now niggas understand.
I'm always understanding, but when you guys come at me about some Omas, I did not agree to that. I did not agree to that thumbnail.
What is wrong with Omas?
He's literally number one. He's literally number one.
At what?
We just chose not to put him on the list.
He reads comics. He collects action figures.
Roman shows up to work more consistently than Omas.
He plays basketball. He's married. He's tall. What do you mean? You're not married and tall.
I'm tall. I'm taller.
I mean, Khris is pretty tall. Khris is pretty tall.
That's not an accomplishment. That is not an accomplishment.
Just because you couldn't achieve that.
That's not an accomplishment. Hold on, me and Bandito are the same height. Let's just.
I'm the only one. I'm the only one on this fucking panel.
Me and Bandito and I are the same height. Cam is as tall as Jonathan Gresham, so I think.
Oh fuck! Yeah, shout out to Jonathan Gresham. Prayers up.
Oh my god.
Prayers up.
Wrong timing. Horrible timing.
Two strokes is prayers up, man. Prayers up.
Jordan Grace, bro.
What
Shout out
happened to
Jordan
Jordan
Grace.
Grace?
He actually just suffered 2 strokes.
Yeah.
Damn.
So he said he has to take the next like 2 to 4 weeks to properly heal, and then
I ain't gonna lie,
on
take
top
more
of
time,
that-
bro.
on top of that, he wants to get cleared by his neurologist. But
Yeah.
apparently, Jordan Grace was in Atlanta, and then she saw him get carried out from the doorbell camera, and then she flew all the way to Orlando like immediately and got to the hospital in time.
Damn.
Jesus Christ.
Prayers up. Prayers up.
Yeah, prayers up to Gresh.
Yeah.
Gresh.
Prayers
Real
up.
shit.
Cam got KD on the top of his head, bro.
Yeah, for a stroke and on top of
chill.
the minor damage he received. Gresham travels a lot, Chad. He travels a lot.
I'm sure, yeah.
Because he mainly works the indies now that Ring of Honor is not what it used to be. So he gets his bread in the indies. So he's like traveling all the fucking time.
Yeah, understandable. That's tough. Yeah, take the rest. Take the rest, Gresh, please, because that's scary. 2 strokes. Jesus Christ, that's scary.
Yeah, man.
That's scary.
Prayers up.
Yeah, prayers up to Gresh.
Thanks.
Hopefully,
Yeah. So I was not here last week because I was in Jersey. Shout out to these 3 for holding the show down, by the way. I was in Jersey getting ready for SummerSlam. I was out there with my guys, and what an experience that was, man. My first Big 4. That was a fun-ass time. The show itself overall is solid, like a cool 7 out of 10, maybe an 8. But just that experience is a full-on 10 out of 10. Like MetLife, easy as fuck to navigate, easy as fuck to get to your seats, all that shit.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you get to shows and it's like, bro.
Except finding the damn popcorn, huh?
That was a bitch. That was
Yo.
I don't know what the fuck it was.
You had a fucking wrestling show and you want fucking popcorn, yo.
Bro, it was
The food was not that good, and it was expensive as fuck. Oh my! Everything else was expensive as fuck.
Bro, somebody from the Discord, I think, said it. It was like they got like 2 hot dogs, a pretzel, and a soda. That shit was like $35. I'm like, yeah, bro, you better than me. You better than me, bro.
I would have been better than me. We can go somewhere after the show, bro. We can go.
Tell me why
That's real.
a small drink was more expensive than a fucking popcorn.
I mean, what did
That's how they get you, bro. Shit.
I work, bro.
I'll drink at a wrestling show. I'd love to, but
I've done concessions and the prices are fucking ridiculous. I'm like,
Ridiculous.
So do we want to talk about how TKO just strikes again, folks? They strike again. $30 for Crown Jewel, baby.
Oh, you're talking about that. Oh, that's what you're talking about.
I'm not,
$30 for Crown Jewel, Cam.
Hey, look here. Hey, I rated them audience. I'm going to tell y'all right now. I'm going to tell y'all right now. Y'all know how much I love AEW. I haven't paid for an AEW show in a long ass time. Where it's actually me, and not a case of where somebody giving me money so I can pay for it, like what Khris did with Double or Nothing. I'm talking about me. I'm talking about me spending money out of my own pocket to pay for an AEW show. I have not done that
all
shit.
in 2018.
I have not done that shit in like 2 years. If I'm not doing that for AEW, what makes y'all think I'm paying $30 to watch a WWE produced show? I'm not. So I don't know how the hell we gonna do these.
Especially Crown Jewel. This is what you're gonna get on Crown Jewel. You're gonna get a solo match. You're gonna get a Jay Uso match. Oh,
can't forget Jade Cargill.
I don't know how the hell we gonna
Jade fucking Cargill.
I don't know how the hell we gonna do these watch alongs. I don't know how the hell we gonna cover these. Hey, look here. When it gets to me covering these pay-per-views, especially the WWE ones, I'm gonna have to do what I used to do in school. Wait for the top 3 wait.
That's what we said yesterday.
We on Mail in Motion, and if the top 3 matches were good, I guess the pay-per-view was good. So that's gonna be how I
You know what we gotta do? Yeah, it's what I said. It's what we talked about last night. We gotta get on. Like right after the pay-per-view ends, you gotta go to WWE.com, look at the results.
Back in the day, yep. Back in the day type shit.
Yeah, y'all kids nowadays. No, they gotta look at the highlights. They gotta look at the highlights with the rock music.
Y'all was spoiled, bro. Y'all was spoiled. Y'all grew up with the WWE Network being $10 a month. Y'all was spoiled, bro. Y'all ain't grow up in these trenches, bro. Y'all ain't grow up with a pay-per-view every month being $50, $60, and you going to ask your parents, and your parents telling you hell no. Y'all ain't grow up like that. Y'all ain't grow up like that.
Nope.
Y'all had to watch the matches on Daily Motion after the fact. Had to go on WWE.com. Had to refresh the Wikipedia page to see what the fuck happened. Y'all not used to this.
That's what I did with Mania 29. Thank God I didn't pay for that show.
And you believe WWE had the most beautiful thing ever, which was the WWE Network. And you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy is I feel like if we had the WWE Network now and they said, okay, now we want to bring Raw, SmackDown along and along to keep an NXT, put it on the network. And if they would have upgraded that to $20, $30, I wouldn't have been mad either because I still got everything in one fucking place. Now for fucking Netflix and potentially SmackDown, because SmackDown's eventually gonna make the jump. We're not fucking stupid. You gotta pay $30 for that. You gotta pay $30 for pay-per-view and shit like that. Shit is fucking dumb. This shit is dumb. You gotta go to CW for NXT, so you gotta buy Sling or some shit just to watch that. Shit is dumb.
The problem with this, right, with TKO, I've said it before, they keep trying to get to this audience and try to present the product to this audience that isn't their core audience. That's why they're jacking up these prices, bro. They're trying to push us, the real fans who've been around, like the people who don't, like the middle class motherfuckers, right? They're trying to push us out for these rich ass niggas who they know is gonna pay for this shit, but they're not gonna stick around for the long term. They not.
No, this shit is forever done. We have the WWE Network where for $10.99 you could watch every pay-per-view in existence, every documentary in existence, on top of the other original content like the Edge and Christian show, that was funny, like the Smoke of Skull podcast, that was funny and great hearing all that shit. All that for $10.99, and on top of that, you can watch future pay-per-views live, and you can watch NXT live on top of the takeovers for just $10.99. And I promise you, if you added Raw and SmackDown, and you said, you know what, unfortunately, we got to bump the price because we're adding Raw and SmackDown, you put it $20, $25, nobody would be mad because the content is still fucking worth it. $10, I felt like I was robbing you.
Yeah, like,
shit is dumb.
So we got to pay for ESPN, we got to pay for Netflix. And I don't understand fully the situation with Peacock. If they're not streaming on Peacock anymore, does that mean Peacock loses the library? And if they lose the library, then fuck.
The library. What the
I believe they lose the library, but what I also heard is, if you watch NXT, you're still probably gonna have to pay for Peacock because TNA is trying to go into that Peacock deal now.
Which is great for them.
Which is great for them. But either fucking way, if you're a big NXT watcher and you're really involved with the NXT and TNA partnership, Peacock's still gonna be around for you.
Hey Peacock, let me tell you something. I done already told my mama this. I done already told my mom this because my mama uses my Peacock account, and I told my mama. I said, Mama, I'm telling you right now. I know you got shows and movies on here that you like, but since I'm paying the bill, or since I'm paying the $15.99, and since I'm paying the $13.99 every month, once Peacock loses WWE, because that's the only reason I have it for, this shit is getting canceled that day. That shit is getting canceled that day. Let me tell you something, Peacock. Your shit getting canceled that day, okay? I just canceled HBO Max. Because they took all. I mean, I know they got AEW on there, but I just canceled AEW.
You should re-up your subscription. Oh, because of South Park.
I just canceled HBO Max. They took all the Cartoon Network off, and they took South Park off. Ain't no need for me to have that shit no fucking month.
Yeah. Literally. Quite literally,
Yeah, I feel you on that.
Paramount, y'all are getting the pass. Y'all are getting the pass, even though y'all took big commercial off. Y'all are getting the pass. That
pisses me off.
The moment y'all get rid of the Nickelodeon shows and South Park, that shit getting on. That shit getting on. That shit is getting canceled.
Streaming is so rough because it's not only cartoons that have the problem, but the fact that you gotta, like if you go on Paramount, for example, if you go on Paramount and watch Drake and Josh, they're still missing some episodes from like season fucking 2. Like there's still missed episodes from season 2. So
there's some banned episodes, yeah.
Yeah, so now you gotta go to fucking Daily Motion or whatever and look shit up yourself. Like streaming services is not. This is why I tell y'all, jailbroke your Fire Stick. You didn't hear it from me, but you gotta go buy it. Go on Etsy and eBay and check it out for yourself.
Appreciate you. I was about to ask. Appreciate it.
How much did I spend on mine? $99 on the dot, and no shit. I've had this for over a year, and no shit has fucked up. Now, does wrestling does it have wrestling on it? No, unfortunately, it's a lot more complicated with wrestling, but it's still doable. It's still functional. It's still functional.
My mama got a jailbroken Fire Stick. I'm not opening it at the moment like that. We don't have the term anymore. But my mama got a jailbroken Fire Stick.
I have another Fire Stick that I have here that I'm trying to get up and running because it's a little outdated, but I'm trying to see if I can put what I have on it on my shit, and I'll just fucking sell that too. Make bread off that, whatever.
Hey man, say less. Now that I know.
But there are some that you can. There are some people that do have tutorials that can get you like the pay-per-views and stuff, which I do. But something tells me, like maybe not test my luck a little bit because I don't have a VPN on it.
Yeah. I was gonna figure that out for like using it on like
because
like
I have UFC,
shit,
I have UFC, and I do have WWE and AEW, but I'm like maybe not test my luck. I don't got a VPN. Let me chill before the FBI like.
They're like, excuse me.
I'll stick with
TKO.
Sitcoms, all that shit.
Like TKO, I understand. Like you want to use WWE as this vehicle to get yourself out of the fucking $3 billion of debt. Shout out to Bobby Monsoon on YouTube. Yeah. You motherfuckers are crazy amounts of debt, but now you're alienating a lot of your fan base. Like, I'm never gonna sit here and be mad at a business trying to make more money. That is the point of business at the end of the day. Yeah. But when you're alienating your audience, your consumers, that is a fucking problem.
You can do that without checking up the fucking ticket. Look. If they want to charge $200 for SummerSlam, Rumble, one of the big fours, or even something like Money in the Bank, I understand that. There is no reason why a fucking Raw ticket should be $200 to sit and fucking. There should be no reason why. There should be no reason why a ticket.
To see Jay Uso in the main event, mind you.
My SummerSlam ticket was $115. So when I'm looking at Raw tickets, I'm like, the fuck? Why? For a mid-ass show.
Bro, like I said, I understand pay-per-views being high up in price, but like Raws and SmackDowns were like semi-affordable events that you can take your family out and shit, like have a good time. Now it's like you got to think like, do I want to do it? Like where am I going to be this month in terms of bills? Like, is it even worth it? Who going to be on the show? Because they barely advertise who's going to be on the show.
Bro, Great American Bash tickets were over $200. Great American Bash
for that small ass venue.
NXT should not be doing $200+ dollars.
NXT should be $70 max, like, and especially
for
with the way
decent
your
seats,
roster, especially with your roster is right now. I'm not. Going, only person worth is Javon and everybody else. Y'all fighting for scrap. The women too. The women are alright, but
yeah. So Ruka's getting up there in popularity. So
facts.
So Ruka, JC Jane doing good work. Honestly, all the Fatal Influence doing good work. But like, it's still like $200. Nah, gang. But also like what I have a problem with now is I feel like WWE is trying too hard to overexpose what the fuck they do. Like, I do not mind y'all doing WWE Unreal or whatever. That's for the audience that's past being a fan and they want to understand shit. But I saw a clip of Jackie Redmond on a pre-show, and she verbatim said, oh, yeah, this guy cares about the product. He cares about getting people over. It's a wrestling show. Can we... I know kayfabe is done, but can we
lost
not...
the plot.
But can we not bring the outside into the show?
Please stop the outside attorneys. Please stop. Please stop. That is one thing that Vince Russo did in WCW when he was like,
and it killed WCW.
It's like, we need all these inside attorneys. Oh, Goldberg refused to follow the script. Stop.
We can't do that. Yeah, we can't fucking do that.
Stop with these insider terms, please.
Like
stop.
I hate that. Like Jackie Redmond really was on the pre-show. Like, oh yeah, like Paul Levesque. Like he really cares about the product. He cares about getting people over. Like, no, bro, no.
First of all, them calling him Paul Levesque makes me sick. I'm not
fine,
calling
I'm
him that.
fine with Paul Levesque. Like whatever. You're on a whole different. You're in a business. You're on the business side of things now. Like Paul Levesque is whatever at this fucking point.
Yeah.
But like
that
for you
nigga's
to
100.
get on there and say he cares about the product, he's trying to get people over. Like we understand kayfabe is dead. We're not saying try to keep it alive, but it's a wrestling show. You shouldn't be doing that. Portray your show as a wrestling show. Like trying to bring in WWE unreal bullshit into it. Like this shit is trash. Like imagine if Roman Reigns had a microphone when he got beaten down and told everybody, yeah, Bronson Reed about to take my shoes now for the entertainment. Like, what the like? No, bro. No.
That's the next point at this point.
No, bro. We watch movies. We watch TV shows. We know Harry Potter and Voldemort don't actually got fucking beef in real life. Like, we fucking know that. But like, who cares, dude?
It takes you out of it. Yeah, it takes me out of it personally.
Who cares? Like we know, we know. David Cornsweat isn't fucking Superman, but who cares? It's entertainment, bro. Like stop getting on pre-shows and saying product and getting people over and this guy's exceeded expectation. Like this ain't the NBA.
Hey, bro, Seth Rollins tried to bring kayfabe back, bro. He tried to work.
He did his best. He did his best. I mean, it worked.
MJF is crying right now trying to keep it.
It's ridiculous.
MJF is legit rolling in his bed every single time they try to, like, bro. It takes the fun aspect out of it. On top of that, there's still little kids in this world that do think this shit is still real to them. Why take that away from them?
Why ruin that magic for them?
Like, don't ruin that fucking magic. Like imagine how they feel. Like, damn, CM Punk and Seth Rollins don't want to kill each other.
Right.
That's how you lose fans.
It ruins it. Yeah.
That's how you lose fans, bro. They're like, damn, never mind.
Because a lot of people stop watching when they find out. When they find out it's scripted.
Every interview you see with Dominic and Liv, they're in character 24/7. Every interview we see with
them
Dominic
kissing,
and Liv,
believe it or not, them tugging each other down, believe it or not, that's in character.
They're in character 24/7.
Wait till you find out Dom is married to a baddie himself. Oh man!
Every time you see Tony Storm is in character, bro. Every time you see Tony Storm, I went to WrestleCade last year. That woman was in character 24/7. That was not a single moment in time when that woman broke character. The way she was speaking to the fucking event people were there, like, we need you here, or like, can you get your picture here? The way she was talking to the fans and shit. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired. Stop with this and stop with the insider term shit, WWE, please.
Yeah, it's annoying. It generally is fucking annoying.
Like, even when John Cena was explaining his heel turn, like, I'm not a baby face, I'm not a heel. I'm like,
I hate hearing that shit.
Why not just do what Roman Reigns did when he said, I'm not a good guy, I'm not a bad guy, I'm the guy. I'm like,
I never hated that catchphrase. It's just the person saying it.
Because he's right. Like, you can hate me or like
me.
I'm still the motherfucker here. I'm still that guy.
It was just the fact that everyone like genuinely hated that nigga. It was just not gonna click regardless.
It's fine. But
if anyone else said it, it would have worked. It wasn't.
He wasn't wrong. You can hate me, boo me, not watch me. It don't change the fact I still run this place. It don't.
Yeah, he did and he does. So.
I used to hate when Cody said that in AEW too. Like, I remember that promo leading up to the Sammy Guevara ladder match. Do you guys know why I won't turn heel? Oh no!
Shut up! Oh, God.
Hey, that was one
Cody
of the
towards
best
the end
promos.
was.
That was one of the best promos he cut. But I hate that. I hate that little thing in the promo. I'll never turn heel because oh my God! Shut the fuck. Shut up.
Like no, man.
Shut up.
But
shut up. You know what I feel like what really ruined it? Literally not even 3 weeks after WrestleMania 40, you released a documentary of the behind the scenes of what the fuck happened. Like, we barely got to take in Cody being champion.
Yep. And it ruins it. It ruins the essence of like, oh, we're thinking here, oh, Cody hates The Rock. Like, deadass thought in my head, I'm like, he probably hates that nigga for a little bit. But no,
the shit that don't.
And it ruins it.
Yeah, stop advertising it.
Stop advertising it during Raw. Stop cutting to Michael Cole and being like, oh, let's talk about WWE Unreal. No, stop.
Cam, I know
Stop.
you hate it, but I don't want to see a Karrion Kross segment where he's about to bloody up Sami Zayn and then commercial break. WWE Unreal. That you mean it's gonna carry and not actually whooping his ass?
Oh, we getting another Karrion Kross segment? I don't know about that one.
And then it's Karrion Kross talking about, and then it's Karrion Kross and Triple H and Sami Zayn going over what they gonna do for the segment tonight. Nigga!
Nah, man. Speaking of, let's talk about SummerSlam a little bit. Michael P.S. Hayes, I'm on your ass.
Yeah,
it's your fault. You did this shit.
Cam, that man Jey Uso won the Royal Rumble. Then I literally see that I saw this thing on Twitter. Somebody edited it. It was Jey Uso winning the Royal Rumble. He eliminated John Cena. And then somebody edited to Triple H pulling Jey Uso backstage. Yeah, so I'm finna put a rocket on your back. Bitch. Yeah, Michael Hayes, fuck you.
Michael Hayes.
Michael Hayes, cut your days, you free bird.
You free bird. Literally just called him what he is.
You free bird.
Triple H should have fired all of Vince McMahon's goo. As soon as Vince McMahon left, all of his goo should have been fired. Bruce would have been gone. Michael Hayes.
Everyone pitched normal choices. They said John Cena, CM Punk, and this nigga gonna be like Jey Uso. That's the one. What, nigga?
Well, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. If I was Triple H when I took over WWE, all of Vince McMahon's soldiers, they would have been gone. Michael Hayes would have been gone. Bruce Prichard would have been gone. Kevin Dunn would have been gone. Kevin Dunn got up out of there. I'd have been like, all right, y'all, get the fuck up out of here.
Good, thank God Kevin Dunn didn't stick around much longer.
Oh my God, the camera cuts were starting to give me a fucking
big problem I feel like we have
headache
right now. A big problem I feel like we have is there's just too many guys that are just completely out of touch with what the current product is supposed to be. And I feel like Triple H, I'm not going to excuse the man because he's made some boneheaded choices, but I feel like he's stretching himself too thin. Like, I feel like he's trying too hard to please too many people. Because if I'm in Triple H position, I tell TKO, you said I got full creative control. Don't interfere in my bullshit. Bitch, don't fucking move up. Bitch, get down.
You got shorter.
I did.
Oh, fuck. Wow.
Fuck that. This is what the fans or who the fuck the people won't push. Hey, we want crowd. If I'm Triple H, I would have been like, if I'm Triple H, I would have been like, I heard them niggas chanting we want cross. I heard that shit. I heard that shit. I heard them chanting that shit. And I'm not going to do shit, but I heard them niggas chanting we want cross. Yeah, that's
Look, you want Brock? You already got him. What?
Yeah, that's too much. That's too much. Yeah, he did too much.
We won't cross. Hey, Dragon League, go out there, bro. We got him, bro.
That's crazy. I mean, I don't know if we'll get Cross again, but after that performance,
I'm telling y'all, bro. Sometimes a promoter just gotta say. I don't give a fuck what y'all want. Y'all gonna get this. I like it. I'm not pushing.
Chris, I'm not gonna lie. I was next to you at SummerSlam Night 1. I was falling asleep during Sami Zayn and Karrion Kross.
Bro,
I was going to sleep.
Chris, did Mo stink?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
You would think so. You would think so.
I was just asking.
I hate y'all. I hate y'all.
Nah, but how the fuck do you have 3, not 1, not 2, 3 mid matches with Sami Zayn? It's not
Sami Zayn.
Yeah,
it's not Sami Zayn's fault.
Yeah, can we address this? G, I'm calling your fat ass out because I'm tired. I'm tired of this shit. I love you, G. So I could call him that. G, I hate the excuse people make. This is the same company that has pushed so many shitty in-ring workers to the top. That doesn't make it right. 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 Swagger shouldn't have been pushed. Jinder Mahal shouldn't have been pushed. Miz shouldn't have been pushed in 2010. There's so many guys that shouldn't have been pushed. That doesn't make it right. Just because somebody did a wrong thing doesn't make it right. Just because you shoot somebody don't mean I can shoot somebody. It's still wrong.
Bro, I'm so tired of that fucking argument. I'm tired of that motherfucking
G-Baby's not fat, Chad. I'm just playing.
Tired of that fucking argument.
He's looking great.
Especially now. Yeah, he's losing weight.
He looks amazing.
I'm so fucking tired of that motherfucking argument. I'm so fucking tired of it, man.
It's just, I tried with Cross. I tried.
Why the fuck Are you okay with just mid fucking wrestling? Why? Why are you okay with mid? Why?
Here's what I'll say. Right?
Why?
Here's what I'll say.
This man, he's crashing, chat. He's crashing, chat.
Here's what I'll say about the Cross situation, right? I can understand, like, wanting to push, like, Jey Uso, right? Put in there with the right opponent, he can have a good match.
Yeah,
Karrion Kross was in there with the right opponent and couldn't put on a good match.
I know people don't like Sami Zayn. I know people don't like calling. I know people don't like, but he's a. By the way, the Sami Zayn hate, I don't understand.
Forced as fuck.
Y'all mad because he's better than Jey Uso.
That too, Chris. That too.
Sami Zayn is fucking phenomenal. He is still one of the best professional wrestlers in the fucking world. He's a fantastic fucking babyface. I'm tired of this fucking Sami Zayn. Oh, Sami Zayn is stale. Oh, really? He's stale. Well, tell that to the fucking crowd. Tell that to the fucking crowd every time he comes out and gets a fucking monster reaction. If you cannot have good matches with Sami Zayn, get the fuck out the ring. I'm telling you now. Miz is not having 3 shitty matches in a row with Sami Zayn. He's not.
He's really
Miz
not.
Miz is not having shitty matches with Sami Zayn. Miz is not gonna have a shitty match with Sami Zayn, with Seth Rollins, with Sami Zayn, with Seth Rollins, with who's another
AJ Styles.
AJ Styles. Who's another fucking Daniel
Dolph Ziggler.
Miz is not gonna go in there and have that shit. That nigga had
You know what the ultimate test would be?
3. That nigga
You know what the ultimate test would be?
That nigga had 3 mid to bad matches with that nigga Sami Zayn, and y'all still chanting, we want Khris. Shut up! Shut the fuck up! I'm tired of this shit.
Yo.
Shut the fuck up! Please, you sound stupid. Shut up! Why the fuck are y'all okay with mid-ass wrestling? Why? Why are y'all okay with mid-wrestling? I'm not saying that the nigga has to be Kenny Omega or Will Ospreay or Bret Hart in the fucking ring. I'm not saying that. Nigga, you can't produce one good match. One! You can't produce one! The fuck are we doing this? Fucking Jey Uso gave you good matches! You can't produce one! You fucking suck! Stop kicking for this shit! Stop!
Fuck! Fuck!
We all agree. We all agree that the Ultimate Warrior as an in-ring worker was dog shit, correct?
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, most part, yeah.
Nigga,
Right.
the Ultimate Warrior had good main event matches with people like Hulk Hogan, Randy Savage, and Rick Rude.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the Ultimate Warrior was shitty. He was shitty.
Yeah,
He was shitty. Nigga didn't know a headlock from a fucking wristwatch. He was shitty. He was shitty. Hey, look here. Hey, he was shitty. Hey, look here. When it was time to go in there with Rick Rude, hey, when it was time to go in there with Rude told Warrior, all right, nigga, this what the fuck we doing. All right, nigga, do this. All right, nigga, do this. All right, nigga, do this. Ah, that shit hurt. All right, bro, come on, let's wrap this shit up. Randy Savage, nigga, we gonna go in there at SummerSlam. We gonna go in there at Mania. And we gonna put on some good. I'm gonna tell you what the fuck you are going to do. You are going to do that shit, and we are going to have good matches.
Were they verbatim using the N-word?
I am so rewatching that.
I told you niggas, Karrion Kross sucks. I told you niggas. And don't even compare that nigga to Bray Wyatt. Because I don't like the.
I don't know where that came from.
Who did that?
I saw some shit on that.
Bring them to me with their head on a fucking platter. Who the fuck said that?
Who do you think?
I don't like, bro.
The guy that I put belt to ass this VC.
Are you serious?
Because I don't like the Fiend Bray Wyatt. I'm gonna say this because I don't like the Fiend Bray Wyatt. Okay, I don't like.
Oh my
I don't like the Fiend character of Bray Wyatt. I don't. I will say
the one episode I missed.
I will say this shit though. Bray Wyatt may not have been a great in-ring worker, but Bray Wyatt when
he was decent though.
I can name you countless great matches he had. I can name you
Bray
so
Wyatt
many.
was the Eater of Worlds.
He could work.
He was a hooper.
He was going in there. He was having very good matches. Stop caping from me.
Cena at 30, the ambulance match with Ambrose. He had a very
the last man standing at Payback with Cena.
He fucking had Roman. Him and Roman always had good matches.
The strap match with Bryan.
Yeah.
The Survivor Series match with Bryan.
The fucking
Royal Rumble match with
Shield,
Bryan. Yeah, 2014.
Like, he has so many.
Bray's a good worker to me. Bray's a good worker to me.
I said he was. No, I said he was.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I feel like
I don't like the theme Bray Wyatt.
Here's what I feel. I feel like people.
I understand why too.
I feel like people have a strong tendency to lower expectations for people that they enjoy seeing on television, but we always beat it down the nail to you guys on here. It don't matter who we like. We are open and fucking honest every single time. Mm-hmm. Expectations should not be dumbed down because you like somebody. If they are trash in an area, it needs to be addressed that they have to work on it. Now, the push you motherfuckers want Karrion Kross to have is different for the push I want him to have. Because a push for me for Karrion Kross is for him to be sustainable on television, for him to continue what he's doing with these stories, and for him to wrestle when he has to and not stink up the joint. You motherfuckers want him to be one of the faces of the mid-card of divisions that prioritize in-ring work more than any other division in the entire fucking company. That's what y'all not fucking understanding. And if you go in there with Sami Zayn on 3 accounts and you can't deliver a very good match, there's nothing else to talk about. There's nothing else. So if you can't have a good match, I'm sorry, Cam. If you can't have a good match with Sami Zayn, what makes you think I'm going to trust you in there with Dragon Lee, with Tyler Bate, with Pete Dunne, with Ludwig Kaiser, with Bronson Reed? Like, you can't. If you can't have a match with Sami Zayn,
simple accountability. Simple accountability. That's all it takes.
There's nothing wrong with wanting to see a wrestler succeed, but you also have to be honest with who the fuck they are. Which is why I hate bringing it up every time, but I bring it with Jey Uso all the time. I understand you guys want him to be this guy, but you have to be honest. He's not that guy. It's okay to want to see him succeed, but he's not that guy. Same thing with Karrion Kross. You guys want him to be
world champion.
You guys, Money in the. I remember Money in the Bank. He's over. Like, no. You know what's crazy? Who the fuck said it? Somebody, Paul, I think it was Paul Heyman recently said that Karrion is reaching some stone cold shit where people are just begging for him, where people are just buying his shirts because they want to see him. No, man. This is where shit gets nasty about Karrion Kross, man.
Sami Zayn, I don't care what you think about. I'm sorry, Chris. I don't care what you think about. I'm tired of the Sami Zayn hate. First of all, I'm tired.
I am too.
I understand that you might not like that. I understand that you might not like that they portray him as an underdog. But some of y'all act like Sami Zayn is just pure fucking garbage. No, bro. He's one of the best in the fucking world. He's one of the best baby faces WWE's had in a long time.
Ever had. Fuck that. Ever
had. One of the best baby faces WWE's ever had. Nigga, LA Knight, the weakest part, and I'm not saying LA Knight is a bad word, but the weakest part about LA Knight is his in-ring work. Nobody's going to sit there and tell you that LA Knight is this great ring general, great in-ring worker. I've seen LA Knight go in there. And have really good matches.
The past 3 years since he's been pushed, he's over delivered every time. His match with AJ, his match with AJ at WrestleMania.
Logan Paul at SummerSlam.
Logan Paul at SummerSlam. The matches with Miz.
We're solid,
Good match with Miz. His matches with
triple
Melo,
threat.
His matches with Andrade, the triple threat at Crown Jewel with both Melo and Andrade. Like he's giving y'all some decent fucking quality, and y'all still. It blows my mind.
When people try to put Jey Uso and LA Knight in the same conversation, I lose my mind.
I lose because LA Knight clears everywhere. I'm not
everywhere.
Again, this is where I say being
storytelling, but yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll give Jey Uso.
Yeah, but outside of that,
I'll give Jey Uso storytelling. This is what I tell y'all: being over doesn't equate to being good. Being over means okay, you connected with it, people fuck with you, but you also the match with Jacob was phenomenal. That's his best match. That's easily his best match.
Oh, that was really good. I forgot about
his
that.
match. Yeah. His match with Jacob was fucking phenomenal. That out of air BFT was crazy. But this is where we tell y'all being over don't make you good. And I hate when people say, well, if you're over, you're over. You got to be doing something right. Yeah, you did something right. You connected with the audience.
You know who's the perfect example of he's over, but he's just overall shit. He's just over. Rest in peace to this. Rest in peace.
Oh, here we go.
Rest in peace. Psycho Sid was terrible. He couldn't promo. He could not promo, and the nigga could not wrestle to save his life. But it was something about Sid. I don't know what the fuck it was. I think it was his intensity. But it was something about Sid to where that nigga got over everywhere he went. It doesn't mean he was good. It doesn't mean he was good. Psycho Sid was the shit. I think
and that's why Psycho Sid always, and I don't mean to disrespect the dead, so rest in peace, but that's why Psycho Sid always ranks low on, like, when people talk about worst world champions, he always comes up for a reason.
Exactly. I'm not trying to hate on Sid. Rest in peace, Sid.
You see, Brandon, Zack Ryder was actually good. They just fucked him up. Zack Ryder was good.
Zack Ryder's good. Yeah.
Zack Ryder was really good.
Yeah, I think Sid should be in the Hall of Fame. I think Sid should be in the Hall.
With your reasoning, I agree.
I think he should be in the WWE Hall of Fame in particular. Psycho Sid was over. He was over. He was a big star everywhere he went. It doesn't mean he was good. Nigga, Sandman in ECW was the drizzling shit. Sandman was terrible.
Even Heyman has said that, yeah.
Sandman in ECW though was over.
Over as fuck because of a kendo stick. This is what I feel like
that theme song.
I feel like people get shit mixed up. I'm not asking for the greatest in-ring worker in the world to get pushed, but what I am asking is somebody who has clearly over-delivered every single time to have an opportunity. There is no fucking reason why a guy like LA Knight should be fighting for his fucking life to even get into the main event scene when he should have already been there a year and a half ago. No fucking reason at all, dude. No fucking reason. But yet we got. And y'all
hey, that shit's fun in person. Chill out.
I'm not. I would have sat my ass down. I'm not going up. I'm not getting.
I get this reputation, bro. I have this reputation of I'm an in-ring merchant. And granted, to a point I am where I'm an in-ring merchant. I'm not saying that everybody on the fucking roster has to wrestle like Kenny Omega, Will Ospreay, Bret Hart, AJ Styles. I'm not saying everybody on the roster has to do that. I think Miz is a perfectly acceptable, fine professional wrestler, and we all know we all know the in-ring part of Miz is the weakest part of his game.
It's his weakest part, yeah.
Exactly. If you put Miz in there with Daniel Bryan or Seth Rollins, you're gonna get a very good match. If you put Miz in there with fucking Trick Williams, that match is probably going to suck. I think Miz is a perfectly fine in-ring worker. I think Miz is a perfectly fine in-ring worker. I'm not asking you to be this elite fucking in-ring worker in order for you to get a push on TV. I'm not. Just don't stink out the joint when you're in there. Have decent but good matches when you're out there. That's all the fuck I'm asking.
Especially if you want a motherfucker to get pushed the way y'all want him to get pushed, yeah, you better over-deliver.
You have to over-deliver.
You got no choice, but like Karrion Kross had no choice but to put on a really good fucking match with Sami Zayn. He didn't fucking do it.
If I had to lower my fucking expectations of what a good match is because you're in there,
that's sad. That's a good point. That is a good point.
That's where I feel like when I talk to people, my expectations are probably like night and day to so many people because so many people are like, yeah, like he deserves to get why does he deserve to get pushed? Like what does he do that's main event like that's not what the fuck? This is not a fair argument considering they didn't have options at the time. But another example was Britt Baker, mid and ring, but got pushed. Yeah.
And once they got options,
once they got options, she got packed up.
Exactly. She's like, all right.
Once we got options, she got packed the fuck up. And look at her when the division got better. Once we got more involved with Sky Blue, with Chris Statlander, with Jamie Hayter. Jamie Hayter was her lackey. And fucking lapped her.
Bro, she couldn't have a good match with Mercedes at all.
Jamie Hayter beat
That's sad. That is crazy.
Jamie Hayter beat Toni Storm out of fucking nowhere in a banger at fucking Full Gear, and they never turned back since.
Nigga, Julia Hart is getting more of a presence and more television time. And as much as I love Julia Hart, that is fucking sad. The fact that Julia Hart is getting more television time and more in-ring time than you.
Sad.
My thing with people, like, their justification, like, because I had to argue this on a fucking TikTok live, and this is why I don't go on TikTok live, but I had to argue why Karrion Kross should not be a world champion, because and their justification, of course, was Jinder Mahal was champ.
That doesn't make it right.
Stop using bullshit to justify slightly less bullshit. Please. That is not a good argument. And that, to me, number one, you can't debate. That number one. Number two, you're a fucking imbecile. Please stop using those justifications.
I hate like, that, and I also hate the term "they're over." They're over makes
they're over. Yes, they're over. So Karrion Kross. This was my thing with Kross, right? Because I got on Kross's side. Kross should be put on television.
Yes, I agree with that.
But the roles y'all wanted him to be in, he has shown you that's not gonna work long term. If you are like the three guys here have said, if you got in the ring with Sami Zayn, one of the best in the world still, and could not put on a good match 3 times, it's clipped. You're done. What are we doing? What the fuck do you want? Why are we still chanting we want Kross, bro? I literally made a TikTok right when the match was over. I said, I'm done. I can't cape for you no more. I can't. Like, people. I don't understand what people's standards are. I don't get it. Like, motherfucking standards are all over the place.
They're dumbing down expectations, and that's not what it should be. I'm sorry.
It just can't be that way, bro. It just can't be that way. Like, if Karrion Kross had Miz level in-ring ability, then we can have some conversations.
Okay, then we could put him in the mid-card title picture, see what he does, you know.
See what he does.
Bro, just for a while, Dom wasn't this fucking way. Y'all gotta understand, Dom, yeah. Some of us were begging for Dom to get sent to fucking NXT so that he could fucking get better. But then Dom took the time to not only get himself over, but also work on the other aspects he lacked in, which was heavily his in-ring work. And when he finally got better in-ring, he became one of the greatest North American champions of all time. And then when he continued to get better with his storytelling ability and his mic work, then he became Intercontinental Champion. You see what happens when you get better? You get opportunities. When we clearly see the growth, Dom was the drizzling shits and a Nepo baby that got the opportunity because who his father is to holy shit, we could potentially see this dude being the best Mysterio we've seen in this company overall package wise.
Exactly.
Because he got better.
Dominic Mysterio went from, bro, get this fucking dude off television, please. Get this fucking dude off television.
He was just Ray's son at one point. That's all we looked at him as.
A Nepo baby. What he was. Nepotism. You're only here because of your daddy. You're only here because Vince McMahon wanted to make history one time with you. And then he turns heel. He gets a little over, becomes one of the greatest North American champions of all time. Then he continues to evolve, and now he's the Intercontinental Champion. He won a Fatal 4-Way that consisted of Finn Balor, Braun Breaker, and who else was in there?
Penta.
Was it Penta?
And fucking Penta.
Yeah, Penta.
He won a Fatal 4-Way that consisted of Finn Balor, Braun Breaker, and Penta at WrestleMania because he
got one of the biggest pops of the weekend.
And got one of the biggest pops.
I'll give you the other side. I'll give you the other side of that. Hook in AEW. Hook in AEW started out white hot. People really wanted to see Hook. Right? People really wanted to see Hook on TV. He was really, really over. Hook, right? Hook as a wrestler, I don't think ever improved. But I think people would have been okay with. I think people would have been okay with him not. I think people would have been okay with him being the silent ass kicker if he could at least go in the ring. Hook has shown, unless he's in there with Samoa Joe, he doesn't have good matches. So Hook started getting less and less screen time to where Hook's barely on television now.
Bro, one of the most rough watches that was carried by a crowd was seeing Jack Perry give Hook his first loss and beat him for the FTW title. That match, Jack Perry had to do the most heelless bullshit to make sure Hook looked strong as possible. Because Hook could not keep up with him in the ring.
No, he could not.
Like, I'm seeing Jack Perry hit him in the dick, smack him in the face with a belt, exposing the turnbuckle, doing everything he can to make sure the match is saved.
Exactly, to make sure that the match is good. Unless Hook is in there with Samoa Joe, he can't go. I don't know how Joe was able to get good matches out of Hook. I don't know how Joe was going there.
Oh fuck.
And we see that Hook hasn't appeared on television in a very long time. Because I think Tony Khan realizes nigga suck. Can't put him on TV.
This is true. That Jericho feud. Oh my god, when Jericho beat him for the FCW title, I was like, nigga, what are we doing? That did not do him any favors in terms of like popularity wise. That was
trash.
That was ass. Yeah, look at Rich Guy Mackay, bro. Look at Rich Guy Mackay. This nigga went to fucking WrestleMania.
Mackay, you rich as fuck, bro.
Rich ass nigga.
But like, you can get better, and I'm tired of people acting like people can't get better. Like we're like Cross, but Dom is young. Like Karen Cross at this point is pushing 40. I don't know how much more you can do, unless you're like John Cena in 2015, where you secretly was in the hyperbolic time chamber for 3 years, and then once you finally got the opportunity, you could showcase your shit. Then I'd be impressed, but. I feel
like Cena always had it. He just didn't need to do anything.
Brother, Hurricane Rana's Code Reds and shit.
It just got to a point. He was like, I'm going towards the end of my like full time run. Let me just try shit now. Fuck it. That's literally
BWG Cena,
bro. When he hit the Code Red, I jumped out of my seat, bro. I was losing it when he hit the Code Red. When he hit the Code Red on Sunday, I lost it.
Bro, for real.
Fucking lost it.
I'm not watching that match because I heard it was a finisher kickout fest, and I hate those.
Oh no, it was still a great match. It was still a great match.
It's like Cena new. It's like
I'd
Cena
give that 4.75 at least. I'd give it a 4.75 at least. It was that good.
I ain't watching that shit.
It's like Cody and Cena new. The shit that
it's just gonna piss me off,
bro. Like
it was like Superman versus Superman. Yeah. It was like Superman versus Superman.
Like, I want to see Superman versus Bizarro, motherfucker. I don't want to see that shit.
Here you go.
By the way,
thank God. By the way, thank God WWE did not listen to these idiotic fans and turn Cody Rhodes heel. Thank God. I do not understand, and I'm about to rant. I'm about to. You wrestling fans piss me off sometimes. Number one, I don't understand how some of y'all did not think Cody Rhodes was winning that fucking match.
Even I knew.
Negro, please. Second of all, why do we need to turn him heel? For what? For what reason? Besides, it was great in Ring of Honor. Yes, it was. But it's not time. There's a time and place for everything.
If you turn him heel, you are in a WrestleMania 17 situation, dude.
If you turn
because there's nobody to take over his spot.
I fucking dare y'all to tell me Jey Uso. I fucking dare you.
Hey, that's what Malik said. That's what Malik said.
Jey Uso already got dumped to ass on a regular match on Raw to Cody. You mean to tell me he could step into that fucking role? Fuck out of here.
If you turn Cody Rhodes heel, that leaves your top baby faces Jey Uso. That shit is not gonna work out, buddy. I'm sorry.
Roman Reigns, if he was around, I would be okay if Roman Reigns was around more often. I would be okay, but he's not. So.
What you mean? We got Karrion Kross. I'm playing. No, don't do that. I mean, your biggest babyface would be CM Punk, but realistically,
how much longer do we have?
Not only how much longer do we have, but he's not involved with that title picture. He's involved with Seth Rollins, so it still doesn't solve your issue for Smack. If you go, I would be more fine, a little bit more at ease. This is where I'm saying LA Knight should have been here a year and a half ago, because hypothetically, if Cody was heel, LA Knight in that spot, fuck it, run with it, gang. Do what the fuck you like. I can trust you, but you not. But he not there. Jacob Fatu not there. Drew McIntyre is a heel. Fucking Damian Priest, I love him. He will never be a number one babyface in the company. So no.
Yeah, the heel turn lost the plot completely. I was just like, they did exactly what I wanted them to do at SummerSlam to close that. Well, to almost close that night.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
We'll get to that in a second, but like the passing of the torch, that's exactly what it needed to be. I know people were kind of.
Randy as my
some people were kind of upset.
In 2025. Ew.
Oh Lord, yeah, but no. Some people were kind of. Some people were kind of upset that Cena's face turn didn't have that heavy of a buildup, which I understand to an extent, but we didn't need heel Cena. Nobody wanted to boo this nigga.
Can you blame him, bro? The Rock didn't show up once after the initial turn. What the fuck is he supposed to do?
I'm good, bro. I didn't need a super big build. Literally, all I needed from Cena was to say, I'm sorry. That's it, and that's what he did.
The amount of people that still want my Via back after the damage he did,
bro. There were people in my
upset.
section predicting him coming out during and after
Why
the
do y'all
match.
want him back?
See, when they had Cena standing in the ring, I questioned him. I did not expect that music to hit.
Why do you want him? Why do you want him?
I did not expect that guitar riff, but hey,
we might as well talk about it.
Let's talk about it. You guys can go ahead. I've said my piece on TikTok and I got flamed for it. So go ahead.
Let me use the bathroom right quick. I gotta piss.
Go ahead.
Go for it, brother.
Chat. When I tell you, when I tell you, this was easily the greatest wrestling event in like the 2-night package, all of it I've ever been to. Yeah. Top to bottom, damn near. As a live experience on TV, I'm sure it's different, and we'll talk about that. But the amount of emotion that main event on Sunday night garnered from me, not only me, but 60,000 other people at MetLife Stadium, only for Brock Lesnar's music to hit after the match. Now, listen, I know what the reaction was. That reaction was not the same reaction that I had. I promise, every fiber of my being, when his music hit, I was stone-faced, bro. My reaction didn't fucking change. I was chanting, "Thank you, Cena. Thank you, Cena." Having a good ass time, and then I hear this fucks music. I hear everybody like going crazy. People in my section hugging each other, all that shit, celebrating, high fiving. I'm not putting any of the bullshit, any of the allegations. I'm not sweeping any of that under the rug. I'm not saying that. Forward, from a creative standpoint, what the fuck is he here for? And I'm sorry, I'm not buying the fact that it's Cena's request. I'm not buying that shit.
It wasn't. Cena denied it himself. Exactly. So Triple H, fuck off with that.
Exactly. So stop lying to the people. You wanted him back.
They also apparently canceled the press conference post show.
Yeah, they're not doing that anymore.
Was asked anyway, because we
didn't need that shit.
Yeah, he doesn't.
It's just shady. It's just shady that. Read the fucking room. Did you really think people weren't gonna fucking talk about it?
Right.
Like, did you truly believe?
Shout out to the super chat.
And again, from a creative standpoint, I will believe Brock Lesnar's gonna put people over when I fucking see it. Cody Rhodes is an exception to a whole decade of belt to ass Brock Lesnar has done to hot people that could have potentially been boosted up. Guys like, I don't know, Braun Strowman. Guys like, I don't know, Samoa Joe, that he fucking buried in a 10-minute match. Yeah.
Basically what you're saying. Not
even fucking that. It is obvious when Brock Lesnar likes you versus when Brock Lesnar is just there for the fucking paycheck. If Brock Lesnar likes you, before Brock Lesnar puts you away with the F5, Brock Lesnar will bump his ass up for you and will make you look like $1 million. We've seen it time and time before. When Brock, we've seen it time and time before. He'll make it look like he had to struggle. When that nigga is there just for the fucking paycheck, suplex city, F5. Thank you for coming. We've seen this shit time and time again. I guess he liked Seth Rollins because he gave Seth. He liked Seth Rollins because that nigga.
He really did.
He loved AJ Styles. He loved Bryan Danielson.
He loved the little niggas, bro. He loved the little niggas.
I want to hear that. He didn't do shit for Ricochet.
I know the match ended the way it did in like 5 minutes, but if you watch that match, I think he liked Samoa Joe because that match was very, very even until Brock just put him on. Until Brock put him away with the F5. But that match was very even, very competitive. Joe was whooping his ass for a lot of it. You know what I mean? But like, I believe Brock Lesnar will put people over when I fucking see it. I agree with that when I fucking see it. Him coming back,
I don't. When you fucking see it, like 1, 2, 3, match immediately ended. See it.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, Brock Lesnar. I don't think. Yeah, Brock. I don't think Brock Lesnar is needed in 2025 like that. I don't.
No, because what does Brock Lesnar do that a fucking Drew McIntyre can't?
What a Ola Philly can't. That a Braun Breaker can't.
Anybody, bro. We do not need Brock.
Okay. So go ahead, Lewis. Go ahead.
Brock's in a tough spot. Brock Lesnar, unfortunately, still has value, sadly, to the casuals. So there's a lot he can do. Like beating Brock Lesnar would be bigger than beating Drew McIntyre. Like hypothetically, if Braun Breaker was in a high-profile feud with Drew McIntyre and a high-profile feud with Brock Lesnar, he beats both of them. He'd look stronger coming out beating Brock Lesnar because Brock Lesnar's Brock Lesnar. How fucking ever though? The problem that I have, and that why I won't come back watching, you know what I'm saying? This I extend my absence a year, yeah, dead ass. But it's the fact that it's like what Cam said. We can see when he's trying. It's not even the fact you can beat him, but most of Brock's feuds the past 10+ years, nobody has gave a fuck. Like nobody has gave a fuck. He doesn't try. He literally stands there, laughs.
What the fuck is going on?
What the fuck just happened?
Fuck was that?
Was that my end? What
I don't know.
It just
what the fuck that? What? Hey, yo!
It just said scramble.
Yeah.
It said scramble.
Put me back in my spot, man. Put me back in my spot.
What the fuck?
That was weird. That was weird.
It's a ghost of Rated M, bro.
But it's like what Cam said. It's like this dude. You can tell when a dude likes you or not when he's not, and he's there for the paycheck. And the product suffers because Brock Lesnar is such a closed-minded person. And he has a short list of people he likes, and the product fucking suffers. Like, who's to say? There's so many people that want Brock and Gunther. Who's to say Brock Lesnar actually likes Gunther?
Exactly.
Hypothetically. Who's to say he actually likes Gunther? Who's to say, okay, Brock Lesnar likes small guys. Okay, so we put Brock in there with Dragon Lee. Who's to say he's not going to go in there and fuck over Dragon Lee? Like, Brock's builds have been atrocious. He has a couple of good builds that have actually hit.
The fact that Jon Moxley, the fact that Moxley on Talk Is Jericho was like, the fact that Moxley on Talk Is Jericho for his match years ago when he got released, years ago when he left WWE, for his match with Brock at Mania 32, Moxley had like 1,000 fucking ideas he wanted to do with Brock, and he was sitting there trying to tell Brock, I want to do shit with thumbtacks, with tables, this here. You don't have to go through any of that shit. I'll go through that shit. But you don't have to go through any of that shit. I'll go through that shit. Just kill me. Let's make this match fun as hell. And the fact that Brock was like, nah. I don't want to do it. And then we get the fucking Mania, and then we get the fucking Mania, and Mox is trying to tell fucking Dean, Mox is trying to tell fucking Brock, hey man, this is what I want to do. What you think of this? And Brock's like, actually, you know what? That's not a bad idea. Let's do that. And then they can't do it because they haven't had any fucking time for the fucking prop people to make them shit. And it's like, dude. If you gave a fuck, we could have went in there. We could have had a fucking crazy ass brawl. This is my shit. I'm a straight fight deathmatch nigga. This is what I do. I do this shit. The fact that Brock Lesnar was like, I don't want to do any of that shit. And then when you finally fucking talk to him, he's like, actually, that's not a bad idea. Let's do that. We can't do it now. It's going to look like shit. We haven't been over this shit. It's just...
Here's the thing, right? I, for some reason, because niggas don't understand objectivity, I, for some reason, have been labeled a Brock Lesnar hater. The same way I, for some reason, have been labeled a Roman Reigns hater. I am more so a truther on both of those men. Yeah. I'm a truther on pretty much everybody in professional wrestling, including my favorites, but, people don't know how to be objective in 2025. Brock Lesnar, there is no questioning he is one of the greatest of all time. When that motherfucker cares, there's not much better. If Brock Lesnar cared as much as he cared, if he cared to the level he cared when he faced Danielson at Survivor Series, Styles at Survivor Series, Punk at SummerSlam, if we got that Brock Lesnar, even 80% of the time he showed up in the last 10 years, I would be so much higher on Brock Lesnar. But we don't get that. We did not get that. 2017 to 2023 was, for the most part, hot mid.
Hot garbage.
Hot mid. No. Especially the end of the 2010s. That was terrible. But who's this? What does Brock coming back now benefit anybody?
It doesn't.
I don't understand it.
It's rough because to the casuals he has value, but again,
He does.
it's cool with his name value. But what I would be worried about is, dude, we have over 10 years since you've been back to the WWE of you giving us some of the most hot dog shit possible because you only care about the fucking paycheck. And that shit is fucking trash. If I'm WWE, you are not touching any of my young fucking guys possible. You want to go in there with old rivals or whatever. You want to go in there with Drew? Let's have a fucking ball. You want to go in there with fucking Cody again? I don't give a fuck. You want to go in there with Cena? I don't give a fuck. You want to go in there with Roman? I don't give a fuck. You are not touching. You are not touching Braun. You are not touching Oba. You are not touching Mello. You are not touching any of the young guys that I'm not even gonna let you touch Austin Theory or Grayson Waller. You are not touching any of my young guys that I got. You are not touching them. You want to fight your old rivals? Go ahead. You want to stink up the joint? Go ahead. But you are not touching my future and ruining them because you want to look even stronger. We're not fucking doing that.
I'm concerned if they even run the Brock and Gunther match. If that even ends up being good.
The air around Javon Evans. Don't even look at it.
I don't think we'll get there.
I hope we don't. I hope we don't. With his
if this is
big body ass, he might look at Javon. Oh, we could do it. No, we cannot do a lot. We cannot do a lot.
Here's what I'll say. If
Gunther's
he
not
is
young,
back,
LeBron, so I mean, Gunther's whatever.
If he is back to have his retirement match at next SummerSlam because it's in Minnesota, fine.
Oh, cool. We have a legend killer by the name of Gunther that can happily add to his legacy. He just got rid of Goldberg.
I'll let it rock. I don't want to address the allegations because I've said my point, and some people it's like in here, out there, or they just have no fucking morality. So it's just the PR on this is really bad. That's what I'll keep it to that. The PR on this is really bad. If WWE legal really cleared him, it takes no more than a statement to say so. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
Trash.
That's all.
Trash. It's horrible. And you know WWE knows they're wrong when they're canceling the post-show press conferences. And
exactly.
And they're trying. Like if you ask me, I've always been a big believer that if you're innocent, then it wouldn't take this long. So if Brock was truly innocent, wouldn't have taken almost 2 years to clear this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Because I personally know in my day-to-day life, if I know I didn't do shit, I'm gonna live my life the regular way. But this man was in hiding. This man was telling fans, "I think I'm done with WWE." This man didn't show up to no interviews other than the Pat McAfee show. He didn't do none of that. Cause he knew, cause there was some shit going on. We'll never know, but there was some shit going on, man. On my mom, if AEW did this, y'all would ask for AEW to be burnt to the ground, motherfucking ground.
And here's what I really wanted to call out.
If they brought in Ryback, y'all would be angry.
Ryback wrestling 2025.
Here's what I really wanted to call out when I made my TikTok. It's the people who don't give a fuck about the allegations. Because yes, we're just fans at the end of the day. But I also try to be a decent human being. Mm-hmm. And when you're just saying fucked up shit like, oh, fuck Janelle Grant, or fuck how she feels, or that bitch is lying, she just wanted money, whatever the fuck. Let's keep it a buck. If that was your daughter, if that was your sister,
yeah.
If that was your mother,
your cousin,
if that was your female cousin,
yeah,
you would not have the same energy.
I have a.
And if that is the same energy you would have, I pray to God you do not have daughters or sons for that fucking matter.
Swear to God, y'all see it. I got 2 sisters. I got a niece that y'all just saw. I got a mom you just saw. Ain't nobody walking the earth if some shit happened.
I have a
no.
I have a sister. I have an older sister and I have a younger sister.
Yeah, I do too.
I have an older sister and I have a younger sister, but I'm closer to my.
Just my older.
But I'm closer to my younger sister than I am my older sister. My mom at the time, I'm going to go ahead and share this story out here for y'all right now. My mom, all right, this was after my parents are divorced. If you do not know, my parents are divorced. But my parents are divorced, if you do not know. My mom at the time was dating this dude I've known this dude since I was a child. I've known this dude since I was a child. I've known him since I was 7 years old.
Yeah.
I know him. I know him. I used to get along with him. He's always been cool with me when I've seen him. My sister was at my mom's one day. He was there. He SA'd my sister. He SA'd my sister. I don't talk to that dude anymore for obvious reasons. My mom doesn't talk to him anymore for obvious reasons. My first reaction when she came in there crying because some shit happened to her wasn't to sit there and go, "Oh, you're a fucking liar, man. You're fucking lying." My first reaction was to comfort her, to make sure she was okay. I don't take this shit lightly at all. I have two sisters. And I have two nieces. And I have three nieces. I don't take shit like this seriously. And I don't take shit like this like, if you do this shit to one of them, you might need. I'm gonna want to kill you. I don't have any respect for people. I don't have any respect or tolerance for people that are involved in SA allegations or that are involved in SA allegations of that shit. Unless it is a case of where this dude is innocent and they can prove that you're innocent. And they can prove that you're innocent, then obviously you didn't do shit.
God bless you. God bless your sister, by the way. God bless you.
For real, hell
yeah. Shout out to your sister.
Bro, it's just horrible that they know what they're doing and they know the backlash that they're gonna get, and it's you don't care. That is what. But like, we're not fucking.
To be disrespectful to that level is crazy to me.
It's just rude. Like,
and
I don't.
It's just.
People can continue to watch. That's why I can't watch it. I'm sorry.
I couldn't watch Raw this week. I didn't feel right. I'm tired
of being disrespected as a fan.
Brother.
And the thing is, right, when people go ahead.
I'm sorry, because Jasmine Nix and her boyfriend can literally make Jasmine Nix's boyfriend, and with Jasmine Nix sitting right next to her boyfriend can call somebody a fucking retard. Hulk Hogan can use the fucking hard R. He can use the he can use the hard R. He can disown fucking Brooke Hogan. Fucking what other Jinder Mahal can make fun of Shinsuke Nakamura for being fucking Asian and having chinky eyes. That's where y'all draw the line. But with Brock Lesnar, with having serious allegations, it's perfectly fine.
That's where y'all.
It's perfectly fine. You know what I'm saying? Again, Jasmine Nix's boyfriend and Jasmine Nix standing right there, not saying a thing. Her boyfriend can call a special needs person a fucking retard and make fun of him. Hulk Hogan can use the hard R. Jinder Mahal can literally go on national television and make fun of Shinsuke Nakamura for having chinky eyes for being Asian. Yet Brock Lesnar is in a case where he sexually assaulted somebody and people are just sweeping it under the rug because it's Brock fucking Lesnar.
And mind you, the issue I have, I got this comment a lot. I got called woke for having morals, but first of all. But anyway, the thing is with people, they're like, "Oh, Brock's cleared. Brock's name is not Brock's." There has been zero denial from Brock, from Vince, from TKO, from anybody directly involved. The only niggas denying is you.
I would think if Janelle Grant was lying about this shit every time a fucking lawsuit gets posted, his name wouldn't be in it. Every time we hear news about lawsuits and shit with her, his name wouldn't be in it.
44 times he was mentioned in the lawsuit.
Shit.
Everything that her lawyer has said about the lawsuit has been fucking consistent. If somebody sits there and said, "Well, this person did this to me," well, this person did this to me. I can see that, right? If they're constantly changing up the story, well, that happened like this, well, it happened like this. All right, nigga, you lying, bro. Fuck. If I'm consistent with my shit, I've been consistent with it for years or months at this point.
Yeah.
There gotta be some truth to it. Matt, here's the thing. Daniel Cormier doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about either. Dana White, who's the president of the UFC himself, said he doesn't know what the fuck WWE be having going on. So the fact that y'all believe Daniel fucking Cormier, who's only a color commentator for the UFC, is fucking blasphemous. You guys gotta read. You guys believe too much shit. Daniel Cormier is just a color commentator for the UFC. So if the president of the UFC don't know what the fuck WWE be got going on, then neither does Daniel Cormier.
Last thing I'm gonna say about the Brock situation. Last thing I'm gonna say on it. Oh, go ahead. Finish.
You know what's sad? You know good and well. You know good and hell well. If No Chance in Hell played on the PA, instead of getting booed out the building like Hogan was, there'd be people cheering and there'd be people bowing to him.
Yeah.
And there'd be people online talking about Vince is back. Vince is here to save us from TKO with this
bro. You know what's crazy?
People like that.
You know what's crazy? This wrestling fan base, this WWE fan base, have tried to cancel motherfuckers for less. They have tried to cancel motherfuckers for less. When I mean for less, I mean they've tried to cancel people for less. You guys try to cancel people before information. You guys try to cancel Odyssey Jones before all the information was leaked. You guys try to cancel Enzo Amore before all this information got leaked. And because before the real information got leaked, that the fact that they're innocent, they have never been the same since. Enzo Amore will never come back because you guys wanted to cancel him so fast before seeing all the other real information. Odyssey Jones will never get his job back, and he was supposed to be an integral part of the New Day heel turn. But you guys wanted to cancel him so fast because some shit. But now that we have clear-cut evidence of somebody doing some wrong shit and they're in a statement 44 times, people are like, oh, it's okay.
And that's the thing I want to say.
Velveteen Dream is different. He has so many other shit. He has so much other shit.
That's another conversation. He didn't talk
to minors, but he is still a weirdo.
The thing is with this whole thing, and this is the last thing I'm going to say about the Brock Lesnar situation, because after this, I'm done talking about it. People, when the allegations first dropped, everyone was very quick to believe that Vince McMahon was a weirdo. There was no denial from anybody and first of all, I think a part of that has to do with the fact that most people couldn't stand Vince McMahon anymore.
Right.
But because people love Brock Lesnar, and the kid in me still does a little bit, that they're so quick to forgive. And they're so quick to try and deny the allegations because they like him so much. It's just, I don't like that people are picking and choosing with it. I don't. I really don't. And it makes me uncomfortable as a wrestling fan. I'm just being honest.
Joey Ryan, I hope Joey Ryan was trying to come back. What the fuck?
Why?
No,
Joey Ryan in the Big 25?
What the fuck? Joey, you weirdo. You fucking weirdo. So what?
Can you believe they wanted him to beat Rob Van Dam for the exhibition title?
Brother, ugh. But I've said my piece on Brock.
I got nothing more to say about Brock.
I've said my piece.
Yeah, I don't think we gotta go any further.
Yeah. So we can get to the fun part. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, if you wanted to, we could talk about how night one ended.
Oh yeah, yes. Insane kayfabe work by Seth Rollins. This motherfucker worked us, bro. Now, I did think the injury was kind of over-exaggerated. I thought it was gonna be a thing where Seth comes back quickly, but I didn't think it was gonna be that quickly.
Yeah. I thought Seth had a legitimate injury he was dealing with. I never questioned that. I never questioned that. But the thing that made me go, this shit is not as serious as they're making it out to be, is one, they never took the briefcase off. If they never took the briefcase off, if this is the case of him having a torn ACL or fucking meniscus, something like that, WWE would have took the briefcase off and would have done something with the briefcase. That's one. And two, the fact that they kept beating you over the head every week. With Seth Rollins is out hurt. I understand they're doing that for Liv Morgan, but that's different. Liv Morgan isn't a key storyline with Judgment Day, and they're telling the story of Roxanne stealing her man. So I understand that. When Seth Rollins got hurt the first time in 2015, they did not beat you over the head with the fact that Seth Rollins is hurt. They announced that Seth Rollins got hurt on Raw at a house show. Seth Rollins was injured at a WWE live event. We're gonna have a tournament to crown a new WWE champion, and that was it. We didn't hear Seth Rollins' name on television until it was time for that nigga to come back. WWE, they are not beating you over the head for the fact that somebody is hurt. if they're really hurt. They kept beating it over your head. Something's hurt. That made me think he was coming back. I was like, well, he coming. I was like, what are you treating this?
Yeah, I mean, they did a great job with it. The casting was great.
I didn't watch
the crowd reaction, dog.
Bro, Chris and I couldn't like we lost our shit.
Bro, we were standing in the fucking concessions like 20 minutes after the show was over.
Still losing it.
Dumbfounded, talking to random strangers about how this shit ended.
Yeah, man.
That's what I love about wrestling shows. You can talk to anybody.
That's real.
Yeah, and people will talk to you too. People will talk to you, bro. It's like the one spot, but niggas will be cool, bro.
Yeah, bro. I had my my fucking CM Punk hoodie on, bro. I had any like everybody wearing Punk gear, like coming up to me saying, "Whoa, what the fuck? How could that happen, bro?" I think I'm a bad luck charm. I showed up to night one with my Punk gear. Punk technically won, but he lost too. So
yeah.
And then
that's what Punk fans get for talking shit to me all week. That's what y'all motherfucking get.
I have something to say.
He's gonna beat Gunther. He's gonna walk out of that shit. He beat Gunther, all right. He beat Gunther.
Speaking of Gunther, I have something to say. And if you've been watching the Watch Along throughout the week, you know what I'm about to fucking say. I'm looking at you. If you are one of them people out there shitting on CM Punk versus Gunther, you are not a wrestling fan. There's no way you can watch that match and you can say it was boring. How is it boring?
That nigga Brian Alvarez said Punk versus Gunther was atrocious.
Oh my god.
Come on,
Alvarez.
Atrocious.
He said that?
No,
and people still take them serious, bro.
No, I'm so glad we're here because my time has come. Did you hear what Bret Hart had to say about Gunther?
Yeah. Go ahead, Lewis.
Listen, I mean this with all due respect. All due respect to Bret Hart. Shut the fuck up.
I agree.
Please. Let's go over. Let's read the quote. The best wrestling has to pretend to be real. That's what I did. I try to make it as real as I could. Do you know what the first statement tells me? I did it this way, so everybody should do it this way. Okay.
The typical old head thing. Yep.
Contrary to that Gunther guy, the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion of all time, the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time, that Gunther guy, the two-time former World Heavyweight Champion, that Gunther guy, the first man to hold the WWE Lineage Heavyweight Championship twice, record-setting, that Gunther guy, the biggest Iron Man of all time in Royal Rumble history, that Gunther guy, that Gunther guy, that's how you're referring to him, that Gunther guy. Contrary to that Gunther guy, who seems like a nice enough guy when I met him, but I hate wrestlers that hurt each other on purpose. I hate it when you're out there and getting beat up and hurt by a guy for real, like Chops. Whoever want to fight with a Chop? What a waste of time. Brett, you're in there with a fucking singlet wrestling a dude with lightning bolt trunks. There's nothing. Who's fighting in the streets like that? In the UFC, you're seeing guys in shorts with sponsorships fight each other. Like, I don't know what more you want. I used to wrestle Ric Flair and wake up going, why am I hurting so much? Doesn't Ric Flair know it's a show? What's wrong with? Are you afraid of a little chop? What's wrong? What's wrong? You said it's supposed to be real. Yet motherfuckers are in there like, okay, let's go as real as possible.
Yeah.
And on top of that, I don't like the fact how Brett is trying to speak for other people. I feel like everybody's well aware when you're in a program with Gunther, you know what the fucking deal is.
You better toughen up. You better be ready to take some.
And Gunther tells everybody, he said that openly, like, I'm gonna fucking hit you. Like we gonna go in there and we gonna tear shit up. And mostly everybody has gone in there like, okay. Somebody like Jey Uso, I respect Jey Uso. Jey Uso went in there 5 times and got his ass kicked 5 fucking times.
Miz
went in there, got his ass kicked fucking twice.
Randy Orton got mad at Randy Orton got mad at Sheamus because Sheamus hit him way too hard on Raw back in like 2013. Orton hates working Sheamus. Orton wanted that twice and got his ass. Orton wanted that twice.
There got his ass kicked. Like, stop speaking for people. If Gunther was truly this guy that was hurting people, he wouldn't be the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion of all time. He wouldn't be a 2-time World Heavyweight Champion. Gonna end up becoming 3-time whenever the fuck we feel like it. But this is bad. I have no respect for guys that hurt each other all the time. Who has Gunther taken out of action?
You know who was on TV hurt? You know who was on TV hurting a whole lot of people, where they had to take him off television because he was hurting people? Ahmed Johnson. Ahmed Johnson was in there hurting people. Where he kicked Farouk in the ribs.
Again, in this next statement, this is what pisses me off about this whole statement. I have no respect for guys that hurt each other all the time. It's just, to me, lazy shit wrestling when guys like Gunther, I've told him this to his face, it's bullshit. Brett, aside from the chops Gunther does, what is different from your style and the style Gunther wrestles? Both of you guys are slow, methodically paced, in-ring storytelling technicians.
Both of you guys, when you guys are in there, it looks like you're in a legitimate fight. It looks like you're in a legitimate fight. It looks like you're in there legit, either whooping ass or you're legit getting your ass whooped.
Ilya's not injured because of Gunther. That's like, that was an accident.
Well, yeah,
that was a freak accident.
Yeah, so ACLs, that's a whole nother thing, bro.
Like, that's an accident.
Lewis, you know what you said earlier about Gunther being in there beating the fuck out of people, and like Gunther tells you, I'm gonna hit you, nigga. You better be ready. You know what this reminds me of? Yeah,
Brett smoking dick on this one.
I listened to Bea Priestley's interview today. I listened to Bea Priestley, the former Blair Davenport. I listened to an interview she gave on Soraya's podcast. Blair Davenport got heat at the PC. Blair Davenport got heat at the PC by the way she got heat when she was in NXT because of the way she was working some of these people in practice. And Blair Davenport had to sit there and tell the trainers. And Blair Davenport had to sit there and tell the trainers, it's not my fucking fault that they're fucking soft. I'm gonna go in there. I'm going to hit you. I'm not hurting you. I'll say the same thing. But I'm going to hit you. If you can't take a punch, if you can't take a hit, you shouldn't be in this fucking business.
That's real. That's real.
And she got heat because of it. She got heat because she was going in there beating the shit out of people.
And again, it's the fact that Bret Hart thinks his style, everybody got to work it. Like he says, when you're hurting somebody for real, you're unprofessional. I wrestled guys and never hurt anybody. It's the shit like this that just makes Bret Hart such an unlikable fucking guy.
Yeah.
Like,
I hear you. Yeah.
Like, bro, like Bret, like,
let it go.
Like, bro, let it. We're not in this time frame anymore. And if you guys understand, this is where understanding characters work. If you guys understand who Gunther is, he's disgusted by WWE. He is frustrated and angry. So when he goes in there with a WWE sports entertainer, what do you think is going to happen? He's going to beat the dog shit out of him. And the people that he's lost to, Jey Uso's an asterisk, the people that he's been pinned by have been people to match his pro wrestling prowess. People that he can respect. He respects Jey Uso in kayfabe now. He's giving him the head of approval because Jey Uso actually evolved in some way to show, like, in kayfabe wise, I can keep up with you no matter what. But other than that, Gunther is literally disgusted by WWE. Of course, he's going to go in there and beat the piss out of everybody. Randy Orton, you disgust me. You come from a generation of wrestlers, and you fucking disgust me with the way how you're portraying Cowboy.
Just wait till he gets in the ring with Cena. Oh
my God, yo, okay. Bro, Cena not doing Peacemaker season 3 for another year.
Bro, you know what Bret Hart reminds me of? Like these old heads that constantly shit like to do style wrestling. You know what they remind me of?
What?
Turn on the NBA on TNT. Listen to how Shaq
Shaq be dick riding Rudy Gobert.
And any of the other fucking old NBA old heads. Listen to how they fucking talk about the NBA.
I know Nate Archer, fucking Julius Erving don't got LeBron top 3.
Bro,
he doesn't have him in his top 10.
Bro, listen to how they talk.
He doesn't. He has Tiny Archibald above LeBron.
Bro,
listen
to how.
Shout out Tiny Archibald, I guess.
Listen to how old NBA players.
Is he even tall? Like, hold up.
No.
Bro, listen to how old NBA players
Nate Archibald
discuss the modern NBA. Discuss the modern NBA. Listen to how they discuss the modern NBA. Man, bro, all these teams do is go up there and jack up threes, man. All they do is go up there and jack up threes, man. They want to jack up threes. We didn't play this way. We had defense. We have physicality in my era. Nigga, shut up. Nigga, y'all weren't playing defense.
Shaq, nobody had a choice against you, motherfucker. Nobody had a fucking choice, bro. It's either be physical or he drops 100.
Like, Bret Hart, again,
this is not defense, bro.
Again, this is what makes Bret Hart super unlikable because
I understand it. Yeah, I understand it.
Because every time this dude goes viral, he's saying something fucking negative. Tough. He makes himself sound like a tough guy. I've told Gunther this to his face. I promise you, Gunther didn't give a fuck because Gunther literally an hour ago posted a video of The Undertaker praising him and saying, if I had anything else left in the tank, I would come out and face you right now. Yeah. That's what he told Gunther to his face, and Gunther said, damn.
He's been saying that.
Am I going to take Undertaker's praise or am I going to take Bret Hart criticism? I don't know. Maybe I'll take the praise from the greatest of all time. Maybe that's what I'll do. But
Cena didn't say anything.
I said greatest of all time.
Right. Cena didn't say nothing, bro.
Watch your mouth,
Flair didn't say nothing either. Flair didn't say nothing either.
This fucking guy. Undertaker.
Watch your mouth, Tico.
Undertaker.
Nah, 6 Feet Under is a great podcast, by the way. Shout out to Undertaker.
Yeah, Michelle McCool's great too. But Brett's is so unlikable. Like, bro, we're not in this time frame. Like, kudos to you. You wrestled an amazing technical style. Nobody got hurt. That is fucking amazing. Unfortunately, that is your wrestling style. Unfortunately, there are some guys that need to tell the story of getting their ass fucking whipped. And Gunther's going to be there to toughen you up every single fucking time. It's true. And Gunther's not the only guy that fucking does it either. Ilya Dragunov will beat the piss out of you too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you Dragunov going.
A lot of these Mexican colleagues will do it too. Ray Fenix will go in there and chop the shit out of you too. Penta will go in there and chop the shit out of you too.
Penta will fuck you up.
Dragon Lee will go in there and chop the shit out of you too. So it's not only Gunther. Like, stop singling one person.
It's just wrestling has evolved. Like, wrestling has evolved to a point. Like, here's the thing as well that Brett has to understand. Gunther comes from the Euro scene. That is common.
Yeah.
Beating the shit out of niggas like that is common. Niggas like Vader wrestled like that in the U.S. too. Stan Hansen wrestled all over the world with like the same way. Like, hating on Gunther for that's kind of weird.
Do you know how many backstage fights Sheamus has gotten in because people were bitching and moaning that he hit too hard? And Sheamus is like, if I hit you hard, I remember who was it in AEW? I remember Sammy Guevara tried to fight Andrade because Sammy Guevara was like, you hit me too hard, and Andrade was like, if I hit you too hard, then just hit me back. I remember. I vividly
That's exactly
remember,
what I would do.
I vividly remember they had a match and Sammy Guevara was heavily mad. It was fucking angry at Andrade because Andrade was apparently stiffing him, and Andrade was like, "Dude, we're grown men. If I hit you too hard, then fucking hit me back. It's a receipt."
Bruh.
If I hit you hard, hit me
Brock
hard
Lesnar
back.
did to Braun Strowman years ago.
And Braun ate that shit
Punched
like
the
a
shit
champ.
out of him.
And Braun took it like a champ.
Bro, you know who took an ass whooping on Bro, you know who took an ass whooping on television and didn't bitch or complain or anything? Jack Perry got his ass whooped by Roosh in a match on TV.
Roosh dog shit.
Roosh beat that. Roosh fucked that nigga up. Was in there fucking that nigga up. Jack Perry didn't even complain. Jack Perry didn't.
You know who got their ass kicked on live television and didn't fucking complain? Dominic. He got pinned by the ropes and was forced to take kendo sticks to the fucking ring.
Bro, that was
over and over again.
That was when I tipped my cap to him. That was when all right, bro.
Dominic showed he was tough. So I'm tired of these old wrestlers like Bret Hart trying to shit on what we do now. No. Toughness is a big part, motherfucker. But yes, I do remember Sammy Guevara being mad at Andrade. Andrade was like, just fucking hit me. Stop being a pussy. Just fucking hit me.
It's literally pro wrestling, bro.
If I punched you in the face and it was an act, you can punch me in the face. It's receipts. That's how it fucking works. You get it all the time in wrestling training too. I remember I accidentally tried to lock up with one of my training partners, Patrick. And when I shot for the lockup, I accidentally punched him in his shit. because when I shoot, I got to work on
shit.
my shoot, but I accidentally punched him in his face. I made him bleed. And then one of my trainers outside was like, unfortunately, that's going to be a receipt, so he can hit you anytime. Boy, when he got me.
He beat the shit out of you, huh?
No, he didn't beat the shit out of me, but he did get a good hit in. When he drop kicked me, I took both feet right to the fucking dome.
Fuck.
Took right to the fucking dome.
Bro,
Happens. So you gotta take
sometimes I want to be a wrestler, but like, nigga, damn.
Come be a wrestler so we can be a tag team and win the tag title.
Oh no, I'm turning on you, bro.
Cam should be
That's fine. You're bigger than me. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. So can you hurry up and make this full time so you can start training.
Thanks.
All right, say less.
Start training.
Oh, man.
But yeah, let's get into this.
Yeah, Brett, you not cooking, bro. Brett, love you, but you're not cooking on that one. I'm sorry. At all.
It pisses me off because you have so many other people that are fans of you in the pro wrestling scene, and you can glaze them. Like CM Punk, you called him the best wrestler in the world. Cool, nobody gonna argue. FTR loves you. Praise them. Talk about them more. Put them on the map more. Mike Santana's openly come out and said Bret Hart is his favorite wrestler of all time. Praise Mike Santana. He wrestles great. Right, but you worried about, I hate this new era. So I'm going to tell you the same way I tell everybody else. Stop fucking watching then. Stop fucking watching.
That's what I'm on.
Damn.
About to start my Ruthless Aggression era binge.
Word.
Shit, man.
Shout out Brett, though.
They said I'm a Seth Rollins.
Shout out Brett, you a legend, but I generally do hate when people say, listen to the legends from the past. No, I'm not listening to
No. When it's like completely off base and just trying to be stuck in the past. No.
I'm sorry.
It's like Kareem coming out and telling Rudy Gobert, you need to develop a hook shot. For what?
What I got to do? I'm just here for defense.
That ass. What the fuck I got to do that? Yo. That nigga really started a pandemic.
Fucking Rudy, bro.
All right, y'all ready?
Hey, because of him, I got
let's do this top
because of him, I had my COVID eaters. I was happy.
Man, COVID was a weird time. Anyway.
Mo, go fuck yourself.
Yes, sir. But not chat. Y'all know what time it is, bro. It's time for the big list of the episode. Y'all already know what we do every 10 episodes. We do a big top 10. And today, we are doing the greatest wrestlers to never win a WWE World title.
Yes, sir.
So,
that picture of Omos is real, by the way. It's real.
that's real.
All of you have the infinity symbol now, just so you know.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
There you go.
I did nothing to you.
You celebrated Omos being on my screen. You're just as guilty.
What's the problem?
I defended Jack Perry, though.
That's
By the way, chat, make
fine.
sure you like up the stream. Like up the stream if you haven't already.
Fine.
But let's jump into this list. 10 greatest wrestlers to never win a world title.
Do
We'll
we
start
have
with
the
number 10.
same number one? Oh, wait, all right, go. Yeah, number 10.
Definitely do.
3, 2, 1. Bam. Some different answers are here.
Bobby Roode. Oh shit.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, wait till I explain.
So my number 10 is the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase.
My number 10 is Sir William Regal.
My number 10 is the Mastodon, Big Van Vader.
My number 10 is the glorious Bobby Roode. Glorious. Oh, I won't give in. I won't give in till I'm victorious.
By the way, before we get started, I'm sorry, I just want to say, if you guys are not aware, AEW has posted the full match of Will Ospreay and Orange Cassidy from Forbidden Door 2022 on the YouTube channel.
Ew.
That is one of my favorite matches AEW has ever done.
That shit is underrated. Bro.
So check that out if you get a chance.
Ew.
It's on their YouTube
Hell yeah.
channel.
Ew.
I'll watch that. But so yeah, I got Ted DiBiase at number 10. I think for his time frame, he had a character that was an absolute heat magnet. Like his promo work was great. I think he was really good in the ring. And there was a point in time before WrestleMania 4 where it could have actually worked. Obviously, they went ahead and did the, Andre wins the title from Hogan after Hogan's 4-year reign, and then, they vacated because DiBiase tried to buy the championship. But if it was me, I would have really let him buy that championship and then let Savage beat him at WrestleMania.
No, I don't. I'm sorry to cut you off. I'm sorry to cut you off. I don't know if you're aware of this, but the point.
Yep.
I don't know if you're aware of this, but WrestleMania 4. But I don't know if you're aware of this, but I forgot who reported this, but I forgot who reported this, and he would have been in the know about this. DiBiase was originally supposed to win the WWE Championship WrestleMania 4. He was supposed to win that tournament.
I've heard that. I've heard that.
DiBiase was going to win the tournament, and Savage was going to get the IC title. And Honky Tonk was going to drop the IC title, but Honky refused, and Savage was going to win the IC title. But Honky refused to drop the IC title. I think this was on Saturday night's main event. Honky refused to drop the title. So Vince McMahon is a consolation prize. Yeah, so Vince McMahon is a consolation prize gave Savage the WWE title.
Thank God, because I would have messed up the freaking Mega Power story. The fuck? Yo, Honky, who do you think you are?
I'm good. Thank you for Gunther's reign, by the way. Thank you. Thank you for Gunther's reign, by the way.
All right, pass it off to Khris, though.
So my number 10, I got William Regal. Listen, chat, you're gonna see some consistencies with my list, and you're gonna catch on pretty quick. William Regal, I know it's not everybody's first thought, but he was your typical anti-American heel, and he was a very good fucking heel and a very consistent wrestler at that. I think he was European champion for a fact. Tag team champion. Was he ever champion with the Un-Americans? No. Okay.
He was with Eugene.
There you go.
Eugene, most favorite wrestler, Eugene, baby.
Well, no, I feel like
he soloed Evolution. Respect Eugene.
I feel like Regal was one of those guys that could always put on a solid match if he needed it, and he could garner heat anyway through a promo, character work, in a mat anyway. So yeah, I got Regal at 10. If he was on my list, he was only going at 10. I couldn't put him any higher.
Hey, Khris, speaking of Regal, have you seen this is from Raw 2001. William Regal's in the ring. William Regal's in the ring, and William Regal's in the ring, and he's reading Shakespeare. He's reading the crowd Shakespeare. Steve Austin comes out, gives Regal a stunner and leaves, and he never takes the hat never comes off. Austin never takes his hat off. He gets in the ring, gives Regal a stunner, and then just immediately leaves. So fucking funny. I'm sorry.
Are you good?
All right, my number 10. I have Big Van. My number 10, I have Big Van Vader. The way I tried to work this list and tried to maneuver this list was I tried to put people on this list that I actually thought had a legitimate shot at winning the title, and I tried to give you the time period that I thought could have worked out. Big Van Vader, for those of you that did not know, was supposed to win the WWE title in 1996. The push that Sid got as WWE champion, that was supposed to go to Vader. Shawn Michaels did not like working with Vader because Vader was going in there beat the fuck out of people. Shawn Michaels did not like working with Vader. So Shawn Michaels was able to use his political power to get Vader's push derailed, and they went with Sid in that spot. But if you did not know the push that Sid got, that was supposed to go to Vader. But if you did not know the push that Sid got, that was supposed to go to
Come on, Shawn, toughen up, man. Take that beating one more time.
That was supposed to go to Vader. To me, Vader is WWE champion in '96 would have been perfect. To me, it would have been perfect. I think he would have been the perfect monster for Shawn Michaels to take the championship off of. They did a very, very good job of building up Vader in 1996 until we got to SummerSlam. But they did a very, very good job with Vader. And I think Vader in '96 as WWE champion would have worked. And I think his run in WWE would have ended a lot better had he won the WWE title. But that's why I have him.
On my list, I just try to do a mixture of guys that were failed to evolved under WWE system. That's why I have a guy like Bobby Roode at number 10. The reason I have Bobby Roode at number 10, obviously he was over in 2018 when he won the United States Championship, and then immediately was never the same again when he dropped the title to Randy Orton at Fastlane. I feel like Bobby Roode was robbed because we saw a small sample size of what he could have been on the main roster, and I feel like especially with AJ Styles as WWE champion in that time frame, we could have had heel Bobby Roode versus heel AJ Styles, and I think heel Bobby Roode beating AJ Styles would have been a crazy moment that would give them another top heel, another proven top heel, because everywhere Bobby Roode has been, he's been a proven. My eyes fucking burning. I'm crying right now. Everywhere Bobby Roode has been, he's been a long reigning top heel that is capable of making stars and elevating other people possible. What the fuck? Of elevating other people possible. So We see him in TNA. He was able to elevate Austin Aries, and he was able to elevate Bobby Lashley further. We see in NXT, he was able to elevate more guys like Roderick Strong in the NXT title scene. He was able to elevate guys like Hideo Itami more into the NXT title scene, and then dropping it to Drew McIntyre. And Drew wouldn't be where he is today without Bobby Roode. So I feel like on the main roster, Bobby Roode was robbed because he proven that he can be in spots like this, and they just didn't give him that opportunity. And with AJ Styles there, you could have rehashed a lot of their TNA stuff like they did with another dude that I have on this list, and potentially give Bobby, a run with the WWE title. So they failed his development, I feel like. So that's why Bobby Roode number 10.
Good cook. All right, officer number 9, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So my number 9, I got Umaga.
Number 9, I have Shinsuke Nakamura.
That was a tough cut for me.
Cam has Jake Roberts at number 9.
Yep. What the fuck just happened? Right,
sorry about that. Sorry about that. I was sorry about that. I was sorry about that. I was trying to check. I was checking on something. I'm sorry. But number 9, I have Jacob Roberts.
Number 9, I have Lex Luger.
So Umaga, I feel like the momentum from his feud with John Cena, despite him losing that feud, they could have kept that momentum going, and they kind of just fumbled on that. I think potentially what you could have done is moved him to SmackDown, and instead of having Khali be in that spot, maybe you have Umaga in that spot. Because Umaga was a very capable worker. The character had gotten so over to the point, like, people genuinely, like, kids, like, when I was growing up, genuinely feared Umaga, bro. Like, that nigga's character work was fantastic, and I feel like after his feud with Cena, they kind of just gave up on him and didn't really do much with him. Even though he was IC champion, he did have the feud with Jeff Hardy. I just always felt like Umaga could have been more. So that's why he's number 9 for me.
So I got Shinsuke Nakamura at number 9, and this one fucking sucks because when he initially debuted on SmackDown, when he interrupted The Miz and Maurice, the fucking reactions he was getting, bro. People on like the main roster fans, they were singing his song on Arrival. And then this man was having matches with John Cena in his first year on the main roster. Granted, I think he has some heat in the match when he dropped him on his neck. I could be wrong.
He did.
But he ended up winning the Rumble after that, and then he had a match with AJ Styles at WrestleMania 34 for the WWE title. We know how that shit went. I think that was just a product of bad match placement on the show. But the rivalry at that point was just based off of low blows. And after that, we never really saw Shinsuke Nakamura reappear into the world title scene like that ever again. And his momentum's even now is still plummeting. So that's why I got Shinsuke Nakamura at 9, because he had a lot of momentum especially in 2018 after he won the Rumble.
My number 9 for me, I have somebody who is one of the most memorable characters.
When your name covers your face.
Number 9. I'm sorry. Number 9, I think is one of the most memorable characters WWE's ever had, and WWE's ever had in Jake Roberts.
Yeah.
He was just somebody who could, he was just somebody who he was so great, and he was so great in the sense of, if you look at his promos back then, Jake Roberts didn't yell, but he didn't yell, he didn't scream it. He didn't yell, he didn't scream in any of his promos. Jake Roberts spoke like a level-headed normal person, and it terrified the fuck out of you. And he could work heel, he could work babyface, and I think Jake Roberts coming out with Damien, and I think Jake Roberts he comes out with Damien, and maybe the snake is in the bag or something. I think it could have worked. I think it could have worked. I think it could have worked, but he had his own personal problems, he had his own demons, and I understand why Vince McMahon never trusted Jake with his top title. But I do think especially in an era back then where guys weren't really hot potato in the title back then, but I think Jake could have been WWE champion for like. You could have put the WWE title on Jake at like the house show, and he'd lose it at like a SummerSlam or something. But anyway, I would have loved to see Jake as WWE champion. That's why I have him at number 9.
I have Lex Luger at number 9 because Lex Luger is the definition of everything that went wrong. They made it go wrong. They had this man celebrate a championship match that was won via count out with fucking confetti and all this shit. They had this man do a whole world tour just for the end of the world tour for him to not become champion. Then they had this motherfucker be a runner-up in the Royal Rumble, if I'm not mistaken, just for him to not become the champion. Like, Luger is the definition of they waited way too long and they never pulled the trigger. When they had it right there, they completely ruined him time and time again. They fucked over Luger.
You know why they did what they did with Luger and Brett in 94, right? At the Rumble 94, right? They did what they did at Rumble 94 because Vince wanted Luger, but the fans wanted Brett. So they did the double finish. So they did the finish where Luger and Brett both won. So Vince would see which one got the louder reaction. And when they said Luger won the Rumble, Luger got a nice little pop. But then when they rose Brett's hand, it was like Brett won the Rumble. Brett got a loud fucking reaction. So Vince was like, okay, well, I guess Brett's the guy. Vince was like, okay, well, I guess Brett's the guy. Then.
It's so crazy to me how much Vince tried to move off Bret Hart, and he just couldn't because he was so popular. They tried so hard with so many people, and it just wasn't clicking.
They fucked over Luger, though.
They did. To have him celebrate a count-out win, what are we doing?
That's
with confetti and shit, and he's like this.
People holding him up, like, come on, bro.
That shit was dumb. Then they had him go out on a
sad
house show.
Sad thing is, that was match of the night. Says everything you need to know about SummerSlam 93.
They made him go out.
Hey, Mo, to be fair, I thought Brett was going.
I hated that shit. Is that the one with Brett and then fucking Lawler? They both matches ended in a DQ.
I hate the Lawler match sucks, but I thought Brett vs. Dark was good until the finish.
Yeah, that's what hurt it. The finish. That's what hurt it. That show sucks.
They fucked over Luger. They did too much wrong with Luger. They made him walk out at a house show with the WWF
with the title. Yeah.
Just to see how people would react with him being champion, and people were confused because they were like, "When did he win it? Like, when were we informed that he won this title?" And I guess that was a deciding factor that maybe we shouldn't, but no, you had Luger like 3 occasions where you could have made him the guy and you didn't.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. 3, 2, 1, off to number 8. And bam. So I just want to make it clear for y'all, my list up until the top 2 is not in order. I just named names because
it was tough,
it's too much work. But my number 8, I have Rick Rude.
My number 8, I got Big Van Vader.
Number 8, I had I told Mo to change this. I didn't mean to put Mr. Perfect on here. I meant for I replaced Perfect with Paul Orndorff. So I got one.
Oh, my bad, Cam. Complete. You told me that. Brain fart.
I also have Paul Orndorff at number 8.
Technically a match. So
Cam,
reason I have Rick Rude at number 8. Yeah, Cam lived through it. So number 8, Rick Rude. I think he's another one like Ted DiBiase. He had a character that could have worked as WWE champion. I think he was easy a heat magnet. Could work in the ring. Could work on the mic, like literally does everything you need for a heel champion at that point in time. His feud with Warrior, I think they went from IC champion to IC championship to WWF championship. I think Rude would have been a perfect guy to take it off of Warrior because it just was not working at that point in time. If you wanted to have Rick Rude ride the title into WrestleMania 7 instead of Sergeant Slaughter, maybe you have a much better match than what you had at fucking WrestleMania 7 with Slaughter. Who knows? But I think Rick Rude should have won that title at some point.
So I got Vader at my number 8, and it's kind of obvious, bro. To me, he's one of the best big men of all time. Definitely underappreciated.
Facts.
And for as stiff as he was, I'm kind of surprised he never really. You never at least got a short reign with it because he seems to have won world titles everywhere else he went to. I believe New Japan, WCW, he won it 2 or 3 times.
That 92 title reign in WCW was perfect.
So it's like I don't know why they didn't even try that like in WWE. And whoever beat, if they did go that route, whoever beat him for the title would have been so much better off for it. This motherfucker was mobile as fuck for his size, bro, doing Vader bombs and Vader salts, bro. You can't convince me. You can't convince me he didn't deserve a shot.
My number 8, I put my number 8. I know it says Mr. Perfect, but I changed that to Paul Orndorff. Paul Orndorff, first of all, y'all don't know about that Mr. Wonderful. Well, I love his WCW theme song. They call him Mr. Wonderful. That WCW theme song goes hard as hell. And if you haven't seen Paul Orndorff, I think Paul Orndorff is dead. Rest in peace. But Paul Orndorff, while he was alive, had that fucking mustache. Paul Orndorff is that nigga. Paul Orndorff is that nigga. Anyway, for those of you that don't know, those of you that have never seen, and me and Chris, we're gonna watch it on Saturday night's main event because that's coming up. Hogan and Orndorff had a fucking awesome feud back in 1986, 1987. It was fucking awesome. And for those of you that don't know, WrestleMania 3, Hogan and Andre, as we all know, that match happened. If Andre could not go, if he was just in too much pain, if he could not go out there, Paul Orndorff was supposed to be the replacement. If you did not know, Orndorff was supposed to replace Andre. Orndorff as WWE champion, I think would have been perfect, man. He had the fucking feud with Hogan at the time, which was great. He had the fucking feud with Hogan at the time, which was great. In the ring, Paul Orndorff was so fucking smooth. He was so good in the ring. He was so fucking good in the ring. Good promo. I think a Hogan Orndorff program with Hogan chasing Orndorff for the title, I think could have been money. Hogan and Orndorff was money, but I think that feud would have been even better if Hogan was chasing Orndorff for the title, not the other way around. But that's why I got Paul Orndorff at number 8.
I'm with Cam. That's the same reason. When Paul Orndorff and Hulk Hogan had their feud in 1984, that was voted feud of the year. And I feel 80. Bitch, shut up. I'm not good with years, but when they had their feud, it was voted feud of the year across multiple, pro wrestling, coverages. And I feel like I get Hogan went on the 4-year run, which I consider the greatest WWE title reign of all time. Move, fruit fly, bitch. Move, man. Interrupting my segment. But I feel like not throwing the belt on Paul Orndorff was kind of a miss in a sense, with the amount of heat he was drawing and the fact that he was Hogan made because of the feud. And I feel like throwing the title on him and having Hogan chase him would have been insane for Hogan and would have made Hogan even bigger because of how over Paul Orndorff was. So I agree with Cam. Paul Orndorff felt like he deserved the run, especially at the peak of him and Hogan's feud.
W pick.
Get off your phones, bitches.
Shut up, ho. I got females to talk to. 3, 2,
we're working here.
1. You right, my bad. Number 7.
Damn, I stick out like a sore thumb.
That's why we love you.
Hey, as long as you can defend your point. Number 7, I got Big Van Vader.
Ew.
Number 7, I got Ravishing Rick Rude.
Did he just say ill to Vader?
Yeah, because you have him.
He didn't. Oh, I was gonna say he didn't say ill when I said it.
Number 7, I got the Samoan. I think it was the Samoan bulldozer. I got the Samoan. I think that's even the plan. I got the Samoan bulldozer, Umanga, as a William Regal called him.
Umanga.
And number 7, I have Rusev.
I think Chris hit the nail on the head with Vader. Like, one of the greatest of all time. If I was ranking somebody in terms of pro wrestling, Big Van Vader would rank so fucking high. I feel like he was one of WWE's biggest fumbles. And I think that time frame of 96, when you feuded with Shawn, instead of it being Sid, it should have been Vader. It's really that simple.
I got Rick Rude. A lot of this for the simple fact of I'm all about character work and aesthetics. Now, you look at Rick Rude, bro, and he used to do this shit all the time. He used to look into the crowd, talk to all the men in the crowd. Yo, I can have any girl in this crowd I want. I'll steal your girl. I can have anybody I want. He had the
I was sick. Come in. Come on. Come do it. Come do it. All right, come do it.
he had the physique. He could go. I did some homework. I was watching his shit with Warrior. He fucking headlined. What was it? SummerSlam. What was it? 90. 1990. Yeah, he headlined SummerSlam with Warrior. I'm just saying, bro. You do all that character work that magnet that he was. You strap a world title on him, bro. Come on, you're printing money. And you find yourself in another situation with whatever top babyface you want to use. Have him win, and he's better off for it. I'm just saying there was a lot of missed opportunities for heels in the 90s.
A sweat hog is the funniest insult.
It was a lot of missed opportunities for heels to win some gold to win the world title in the 90s.
For sure.
Fuck you, Tristan, calling me a sweat. Rest in peace. Fuck you, Tristan, calling me a sweat hog. Rest in peace, Rest in peace, number 7 on my list. Number 7 on my shit. I got the Samoan. Yeah, number 7 on my list, the Samoan Bulldozer. As William Regal calls him, Yamanga. As William Regal calls him in SBR 09, Yamanga. Just one of the. He had so much momentum in 2006, 2007. I understand him not beating John Cena for the title because they're getting ready to head into Mania. So I understand him not beating John Cena for the title. But I think I'm with Mo. I think he could have taken Khali's spot in 07. He was really Umaga was a really, really good worker. That character was scary as hell. The Samoan Spike scared the fuck out of me as a kid. I hated the Samoan Spike. That shit scared the fuck out of me as a kid. I think Umaga's WWE champion could have. I don't see him having a long reign. I could see him having like a short reign with it. But still, I think Umaga with the WWE title could have been a lot of fucking. Could have been a lot of. I think Umaga's WWE champion could have been a lot of fun. I think they could have told a lot of interesting stories with Umaga as WWE champion.
Umaga with the spinner.
Umaga with Big Gold.
Big Gold would have been better. All right, so at number 7, I have Rusev. More specifically, the Bulgarian Brute. The Bulgarian Brute Rusev, not that Rusev Day shit. DT2, I disagree that Rusev was just an okay United States champion. He's one of the best United States champions the company has ever had. Like,
I agree.
Truthfully. When we look at Rusev, I feel like he's a case of they fucked him up with bad booking and they didn't give him the chance to evolve. Because I am a firm believer that if you're a monster in the mid card, then in some way, shape, or form, they're potentially grooming you to eventually hop over to the main event scene. And when we look at Rusev in that time frame, he was peak I hate America. America fucking sucks. What? He was peak I hate America. America fucking sucks. His presentation in the ring was good. And on top of him holding the United States Championship, he was having good matches with so many people. Like when he was involved with the United States Championship, he was having good matches with a lot of people. He was having good matches with fucking Kalisto, having good matches with Sheamus, having good matches with Roman. He was having good matches with Cena. Like he was doing so much. Like he's a big part of why that United States title scene was even relevant in the first place because his involvement with it. Now I feel like where he got robbed was the feud with Cena. I don't think WrestleMania 31 ruined him. I do think the matches afterwards, him saying I quit to Cena, I do feel like that fucking ruined his image of being this scary Bulgarian Brute guy because they made him quit, and I feel like that ruined him for a very long time. But Rusev in the mid-card title scene, if they evolved him, there's no way anybody's saying he's not believable to be a world champion. My man's was out here giving Titus O'Neil pay-per-view matches because of how good he was as United States champion. Yeah. So if you do that and you evolve that into the main event scene because he's believable to be a world champion, Rusev would have been golden as a WWE champion. Like easily. He was a heat magnet with the mid-card title. Like he would have been a heat magnet with the world title. Like Rusev was like that as the Bulgarian Brute.
I agree.
Sheamus too. Good matches with Sheamus. Oh my god, he was having good matches with so many people.
Hey, if you guys
also number 6.
Hey, if you guys know, they have Oreo Reese's now.
Yes.
Why? Why you gotta ruin Reese's?
Why?
Bro? What the fuck?
Why did you have to ruin Oreos? Anyway,
shut the fuck up.
3.
Ruin
2,
Oreos. They made Oreos
1.
and Reese's better.
Oreos are already ash.
No, shut
You're
up.
number 1. No, off to number 6. My number 6, I got Jacob the Snake up.
My number 6, I have Antonio Cesaro.
Y'all need to leave BBLs alone. My number 6, I have Rick Rude. I just read online. The adult film starring this John Doe, 24, underwent a third BBL before reportedly suffering a fatal blood.
You can have multiple BBLs?
Y'all need to leave these BBLs alone, bro. Leave these BBLs
We're
alone.
working here, bitch. Get off your
Is this
phone.
still a wrestling podcast?
Shut
Get
up.
off your phone.
What's going on?
We're working here. Get off your phone. We're working here.
What the fuck going on?
Shut up.
Cam, I got work in the morning. Hurry this shit up, man.
Number 6, I have Richard Rude.
At number 6, I have the best heart, Owen.
Oh, brother. All right, so yeah, I got Jake the Snake. I think if it wasn't for a certain somebody, I'm not gonna say who, he could have easily been the top heel of the Golden Era. Easily. Like the man, like Cam said, works as a face, works as a heel, but to me, he's a better heel. The promo ability, he to me is a top 10 promo in company history. Character work, he got that on lock. In ring, he could work. And there was a point where that Hogan tried to hide. There was a point where Jake the Snake Roberts got cheered over Hulk Hogan.
I forgot about that. I forgot to mention that. You're right. I forgot to mention that. You're right. You're right. They did a segment. Hogan joined the Snake Pit. They did a Hogan on the Snake Pit. That was Jake's talk show back in 1986. Jake Roberts dropped Hogan with a DDT. Jake was still a heel at the time. This is 86. This is peak of popularity Hulk Hogan. Jake Roberts dropped Hogan with a DDT and got cheered. The footage to this day has never been seen. There have been other footage. There's been other segments of Hogan. There's been other segments of Hogan on the Snake Pit that you can find on YouTube. That is not the original segment. The original segment has never seen the light of day. He got cheered when he dropped Hogan with the DDT. That segment has never been seen. Vince McMahon, I think Vince McMahon burnt that. I think he burnt the tape because that shit has never been seen.
He making sure nobody ever saw that shit. Like, nope, Hogan's
crazy.
over, guys. Hogan's still he's Timothy.
That's crazy as fuck. All right, Chris.
So my number 6, I got Cesaro. Now, Cesaro to me, I feel like is a product of just bad timing, because when he really hit his stride and he was finally getting over, he has Cesaro section. I think that's about the time he was starting shit up with Sheamus in the bar. And that was around when Brock was holding shit hostage. So it would have been tough. But if you go back before that couple years, back when Randy was holding the double straps, I go back to it all the time. But I remember there was a random ass episode of SmackDown before Mania 30.
Before the
fucking
Elimination Chamber, it's the build up.
Randy lost to everybody but Christian.
It was the build up to the chamber because Cesaro was in the chamber.
Cesaro pinned the champion Randy Orton clean on a random ass
did.
episode of SmackDown. Now, if he can beat Randy Orton in, 2014?
Yeah.
He could have done anything, bro. And pound for pound, bro, Cesaro is one of the strongest men they've ever had.
Yep.
I would have liked to seen it. It would have been tougher maybe after 2015, but.
Yeah, for sure.
My number 6, I have Rick Rude. It is amazing to me that a man that had the physique of. It is amazing to me that a man that had the physique of Rick Rude, had the character work of Rick Rude in the ring, and in the ring he was a phenomenal professional wrestler. It is amazing to me that Vince McMahon never gave him the world title. It is amazing to me. It is amazing to me that Vince McMahon never ever gave him the world title. It is amazing to me. I think the perfect time for him to be WWE champion would have been 1990, like what Mo said, or in a feud with the Ultimate Warrior. I think Rick Rude could have won the title then, and I think Hogan and Rude, in the Mania 7 main event would have been a much better option than them doing Hogan and Slaughter.
Yep.
For me, at number 6, I got Owen Hart. Because why the fuck did Owen not ever win the WWF Championship? One point was the hated man in the entire fucking company. And if we're looking at Mike's skills, he was better than Brett at it. The man who was the face of the company at this fucking point. Better Mike skills than fucking Brett. In-ring skills, you can even say equal, but Owen was a lot more versatile. Character work, one of the best character workers, arguably the best character worker in that time frame, and again, the most hated heel in the company. So dare I ask, why was Owen never, not one time considered to be the WWF champion? You gave him King of the Ring. Why not capitalize on that and make him WWF champion? Like, there was so many times they could have made him the world champ. Like, it's fucking stupid. Chris, I want to say for Cesaro, though, I hate Trent. This is a shot at you. I hate how people call Cesaro Charisma Vacuum, yet he put on a really good program with Roman Reigns in the fucking Thunderdome era and had a really good fucking world title match with Roman Reigns, and they never capitalized off of that, and I will forever hate WWE for it. Yeah. But, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, man, if you get over, you get over. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
At that point. Like, the Cesaro section was a thing in 2015. Like, he got over, bro. But
Cesaro not being an IC champion always rubbed me the wrong way.
That is weird. Yeah, considering what kind of title it is. That's weird. 3, 2, 1, top 5 time.
Cut your fingernails. What do you...
They clean, though, bitch.
That's real.
They clean, though, bitch. I wash my hands.
Cam, are your toes okay?
All right, my number 5, I got Samoa Joe.
Of course you do.
My number 5, I have Mr. Perfect.
My number 5, I have Wade Baird, SmackDown commentator.
How that dude, what's his name, Greg Hamilton say it? Shinsuke Nakamura. Yes, sir. That's number 5.
Hell yeah. I mean, Samoa Joe. See, people... I don't even need to explain how good Joe is. Everybody knows that. But people always point to the Brock Lesnar feud as a point in time when Samoa Joe should have won the world title.
Yeah.
Personally, I understand why he didn't win it at that point in time. Braun Strowman not winning at that time pissed me off more. The point you should have capitalized on Samoa Joe was during the AJ Styles feud. You had him lose to AJ.
Wendy.
4 times. 4. I get it. You wanted to give AJ that year-long reign. He deserved it. I get it, right? But it gets to a point, bro. 4 times? I thought Hell in a Cell was when they were going to do it. Hell in a Cell 2018, I thought that was the point they were going to give Joe the title win. Nope.
Good match.
And it pisses me off.
Good match.
Great matches. What is going on with this fucking app today? StreamYard is tweaking. What is going on?
That's why I left it and did OBS.
Has that been working better for you? So I have Mr. Perfect at number 5. To me, it's another Rick Rude situation. How you have someone aesthetically who looks the way Mr. Perfect does, with the hair all done and the suit and shit. He was a great technical wrestler for his time. Fucking fantastic. I believe he was on a little undefeated streak too for it was about close to 2 years, if not 2 years. So it was another situation of you have a top heel, someone who could benefit from the championship to get even more heat with the crowd. I don't know. I feel like it was a missed opportunity there. It was a missed opportunity.
Absolutely.
He won the IC title a couple of times though, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know why they never trusted him with the world title. I know he had injuries, I think, but yeah, I got Mr. Perfect at 5.
Do you have him at 5?
I do.
You do.
Fuck you, Lewis.
What did they say?
I'll eat ketchup, bitch. Fuck you. I eat that nasty ass shit. Number 5.
Ew, Chris, stop.
Bro. No. You consume Oreos. Don't tell me ew. Don't tell me
Oreos is better than
Oreos, bro.
Oh, it's so fucking overrated, bro. Oh my god, bro. I'd rather eat fucking Ritz crackers, bro.
I don't know if I told you this, but I told Chris and Lewis this. Two things are happening in this meetup. One, I'm buying you, Lewis and Chris, some cowboy hats and some cowboy boots.
Not happening.
Secondly, y'all are going to have fried Oreos.
Add a third thing. We're playing Youngboy in your car.
And Juice World.
Juice World, yes.
Juice World, yes.
We're playing Youngboy. What you talking about?
No. Number 5, I have
Bro,
Wade.
if we go to that, listen, this is the only thing that's gonna piss me off. Like, truly piss me off that I would dead ass, like, buy my own hotel room at the spot and get away from y'all. If I go to that fucking country bar and I see not one bitch ass person is wearing cowboy boots and a cowboy hat and we're the only dumb fucks wearing it, I am leaving.
No. I'm beating the fuck out of Cam, and then I'm leaving.
not wearing that shit regardless.
That's the fuck you are.
You can't find no damn size 14 cowboy boots.
That's real. I'm a size 15.
I can find some. My number 5. Number 5 for me. Number 5 for me. I'm Wade Barrett.
This is terrible.
I think Wade.
I don't even have a job yet.
I think Wade Barrett is WWE. I think Wade Barrett is WWE champion in 2010. Could have easily worked. You know, it could have easily worked. But they just never gave him that opportunity. I also think Bad News Barrett in 2014 also would have been perfect as WWE champion. It also would have been perfect as either WWE or World Heavyweight champion, but they never gave him that rub, which I don't understand. I don't understand why Wade Barrett never got a run as the top champion of the company. I think it could have been fine, especially the World Heavyweight title. They gave that World Heavyweight. Jack Swagger won the World Heavyweight title, but Wade Barrett can't. Fucking we don't. But nah, so
could have saved the Nexus angle, but whatever.
Nah, so that's where I have that 5.
Louis,
pay attention, bitch.
I'm not even on my phone. My phone is right here. Number 5, I have Shinsuke Nakamura. 2018, this brother was voted as the most popular wrestler in the fucking world. Shinsuke Nakamura winning the Royal Rumble, one of the best Royal Rumbles I've ever seen. Honestly, I think it is the best Royal Rumble I've ever seen.
I agree.
The fact that he didn't beat AJ at Mania was also, again, my list is just people who didn't get the chance, that they didn't pull the trigger on when they had the fucking chance. Wow, fuck you, screen. But yeah, no, Shinsuke not beating AJ is a fucking crime. He was the most over person in the company for over a year at this point. It wasn't like he was only hot in 2018. He was hot immediately when he got caught up. He was hot when he got caught up and interrupted Miz. He was hot when he faced Cena. He was hot when he faced Jinder. Like, he was somehow hot even after that feud for losing a Jinder. Like, he was just hot, and he only continued to get hotter. And I feel like Vince just wanted to cut the steam down, so they just ruined him and turned him heel and never went back, unfortunately.
Yep. Yeah, I'll never understand the fumble of Shinsuke Nakamura. I'll just never get it. I'll never get it. 3, 2, 1. Off to number 4.
Khris,
wow, we got 2 matches, bro.
2 different matches is crazy.
I see you, Lewis. I see you.
We're here. We're like,
actually, is this in order now? I think this is in order now for me. But fuck you, screen. Number 4, I have Razor Ramon.
Number 4, I have Samoa Joe.
Number 4, I got Razor Ramon. Rest in peace.
I got the honorary Hawaii family member Samoa Joe.
Yo. Yeah, so I got Razor because simply he was one of the best characters and one of the best wrestlers in an era where they were literally giving just anybody the fucking world title. You mean to tell me Razor Ramon couldn't get one run? Bob Backlund in the big 1994 could get a world title run, but Razor Ramon cannot.
They gave that shit to
Interesting.
Bob Backlund can hold that shit for over a year.
They gave it to the wrong Click member.
That's real as fuck.
Okay. For sure.
All because he was 7 foot.
Click.
I will get to Diesel in a second. When I get to my number 2, I'll get to Diesel.
Word. So I got Samoa Joe. This is actually the first name on my list.
Yo.
Boy, he looked up so fast.
Yo. That shit rattled my ears too, bro.
Khris,
I just want to hit him. It's okay.
Khris, I hope you know every time I do that, I don't eat anything. I hope you know that. It's just me.
Just don't ever eat mac and cheese around me, bro. We're good.
Oh yeah, no, I hate.
Anyway, now I have Samoa Joe at number 4. This is the first name on my list to where I can look and be like, I don't blame WWE. To me, for as great as Samoa Joe is, like Mo said earlier, we all know how great Samoa Joe is. But in WWE specifically, this man was just injury prone like a motherfucker, especially once he reached the main roster. It sucks. He definitely could have at least held the Universal Championship once. But when the man's hurt every other month, it's kind of hard to trust him. So at that point, I understand it, but still, a missed opportunity.
Agreed.
My number 6, my number 4, I have the bad guy Razor Ramon. I do think Razor Ramon would have been WWE champion in '95 if Vince McMahon could trust him. I don't think he could trust Razor. I don't think he could trust Razor and the drug issues he was having at the time. But Razor Ramon is WWE champion. I just think would have worked. I just think Razor's WWE champion would have worked. They get Mabel got a main event push. Razor Ramon didn't get a main event push.
Bro, he didn't even get pushed in WCW.
Yeah, he didn't even get a world title in WCW, and everybody was winning that shit.
David Arquette won it.
Vince Russo won it.
That is true.
But Razor couldn't win it, bro. That's just ridiculous, bro.
But no, you talk about somebody who is a very good wrestler. Yeah, you talk about somebody who was a very good wrestler, a very good character worker, and he was very older. He was very popular. I think Razor is going to be champion. I think that could have been a gold mine. I don't know why they didn't run with Razor as the top dog.
I don't get it either.
Number 4, I have Samoa Joe. The reason I got Samoa Joe here is the same thing as Bobby Roode. Wow, they hate me.
I hate me. What's up with StreamYard today?
Damn, StreamYard hates me. I feel like it's the same thing with Bobby Roode. The fact you had AJ there, you had a chance to catapult somebody into being a monster heel, and we all know Samoa Joe can be a fucking monster heel and can generate some serious shit. But like Khris, I think Samoa Joe unfortunately just had multiple bad timings with injuries and the length of the injuries that he was having. He was out for a long time. But I think Samoa Joe, we didn't know that Daniel Bryan was in the mix to beat AJ Styles, but Samoa Joe, I feel like definitely should have been a strong candidate to beat AJ Styles to reignite some TNA shit on the main roster. And Samoa Joe as WWE champion definitely would have worked. Can't tell me it wouldn't have. He could have worked with anybody.
Yeah. All right, man. 3, 2, 1. It is top 3 time. We got any matches? No matches. No matches. All valid names, but no matches. Number 3 for me, I have Mr. Perfect. Kurt Hennig.
Number 3, I have Owen Hart.
Yes, sir. King of Hearts.
You're on mute, fat boy.
When did Cam go on mute?
I'm sorry. My number 3, I have the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase.
At number 3, I have the bad guy, Razor Ramon.
Yeah, Mr. Perfect. So I don't know how many of y'all know this. Mr. Perfect was actually supposed to win the 1990 Royal Rumble.
Why didn't he?
Because it didn't work for him, brother. While that said man was already WWF champion. Just by the way.
So he didn't want to face Perfect?
Nope, and that's the thing. If Perfect had won the Rumble and they rode the momentum from there and gave him that win, I don't see any reason why he couldn't have been in that world title scene, or at least win the world title. Even then, in like 93, 94. Bret Hart and Mr. Perfect were magic in the IC title scene. You mean to tell me you couldn't build the main event scene around them?
They had a great match at King of the Ring 93.
King of the Ring 93. Yep.
I think that match
Great matches, period.
I think that match is better than this.
Great matches, period.
There go Cam, not cooking. There he go.
No, I'm
That'll
serious.
make me mad.
Boiling the chicken.
No, I'm serious. I do think Bret vs. Perfect from King of the Ring 93 is better than the SummerSlam.
I'll rewatch it today because I have a hard time believing that, but I'll rewatch it, bro, or agreeing with that because I've seen it, but I'll rewatch it. But yeah, Mr. Perfect, fantastic technical wrestler. Like just build the main event scene around Bret and Perfect. It would have been alright, but whatever.
Own that fraud.
So number 3, I have Owen Hart. To this day, still one of the best in-ring performers of all time, I think. If there was ever a time to do it, to put the world title on him, it would have been around when Brett and Owen had their match. I think it was Mania 10. And that shit is one of the best Mania matches of all time. Brother versus brother. I feel like WWE never wanted Owen to be above Brett, even though Owen is a King of the Ring winner. I think he won it, 94? So, I mean, for that reason alone, I got Owen at 3, bro.
Talk to him.
My number 3, I have Ted DiBiase. I think DiBiase is WWE champion in 1988 would have worked. I think that shit would have just worked. Savage chasing DiBiase for the belt could have worked. I think Savage chasing DiBiase for the belt would have worked. I think instead of doing DiBiase and Andre, I think doing DiBiase and Savage for the WWE title. I think that could have been a lot of fun. I think that could have been a lot of fun. I think that could have been a lot of fun. I really do think that could have been a lot. I really do think that could have been a lot of fun. For those of you that don't know, Ted DiBiase technically was WWE champion, but they don't acknowledge the reign because he tried to buy the title. Because he tried to buy the title, and Jack Tunney was like, "That shit don't work, nigga." Jack Tunney was like, "That shit don't work, nigga." So, if those of y'all that don't know, he was actually announced at house shows as WWE champion. But no, I think I think Savage chasing DiBiase to get the belt back in '88 could have worked. Honestly, I think you could have just gone back and forth. I think you could have hot potato with the title. Savage has it, now DiBiase has it. Savage has it, now DiBiase has it. I think that could have worked. I think I think DiBiase's WWE champion in '88 could have worked.
Number 3, I have Razor Ramon. I just don't understand how you have a guy that looks the way Razor Ramon does, that can wrestle the way Razor Ramon does, at the size Razor Ramon does, and with the character work and promo work Razor Ramon had in that time frame, and he's not WWE. I know we usually say we use the term loosely now and say there's so many guys that are Vince guys, but Razor Ramon is literally the picture perfect carbon copy of what a Vince guy is. Dude was tall, the dude had a physique, the dude was good looking, the dude could wrestle, the dude could talk, the dude had character work. Like, there was legit no reason why Razor could have never been WWE champion. Like, this man owned Shawn Michaels in the mid-card scene. You mean to tell me you can't tell a story with Razor and Shawn and Razor getting the better of Shawn in the main event scene for the title? Like, Razor could have taken the belt off of so many guys. He should have been world champion in any company that he's in because he was that fucking good.
Real.
So I'm just answering a question in the chat here, but we'll go on to number 2 real quick. 3, 2, 1. We got a match here, Cam. So my number 2, I got Owen Hart. I'm about to go on a rant.
At my number 2, I have Razor Ramon.
My number two, I have the King of Hearts, Owen Hart.
At number 2, I have Mr. Perfect.
Great. Okay. This pisses me off so much. This genuinely pisses me off so much that Owen Hart was never the WWF champion. After he and Brett told the best story of the new generation era, you did not put the title on that man. You gave him the King of the Ring. That's crazy, Lewis. Just to not give him the world title. SummerSlam 1994 was as amazing as that steel cage match is, the greatest steel cage match in WWE history, was a fucking layup to give Owen Hart the world title. A fucking layup. Because mind you, the next pay-per-view, Survivor Series, Bob Backlund, at his old age, respect to Bob Backlund, absolute legend, pioneer. At that age, won the world title just to lose it to Diesel 8 fucking days later. Lewis, I should kill you. So why the fuck could you not have given Owen the title, have him take it into Survivor Series, maybe defend it against Brett again, fine, whatever, give Brett his rematch, and then have Diesel win it from Owen. And avoid the whole Bob Backlund nonsense. Why?
Bro, they really fucking loved old ass Backlund in that time frame, bro.
Like, bro,
Bob
they made him a
Backlund,
Rumble
bro.
surprise in 2000. Like, nigga, what the fuck is we doing, man?
Bro, they really love Bob Backlund, bro. Like they
Yeah.
wanted, they
Oh.
really. He held it for over a year. That's the crazy part that kills me, bro.
Like 3 years, I think it was 3 years. Cause it went Backlund for like 3 years, then Sheik, and then he transitions into Hogan. Cause that was when they were doing the long ass reigns.
This is crazy. No, that's crazy. This is crazy work.
Pissing me off.
At my 2, I got Razor Ramon. Y'all pretty much nailed it, but he's one of the greatest intercontinental champions of all time. He has everything you're looking for in a world champion, heel or babyface. But Vince said, "Nah, we don't want that one. We want Diesel. We want somebody else. We want the other Click member." But nah, he was.
What's up with y'all, man? What's up with y'all?
What the fuck is
man?
happening? But nah,
Yo.
yeah, I got Razor at 2, bro. I think he deserves at least 1 or 2.
My number 2, I have Owen Hart. I don't know if you've seen Prime Better White Boys, but
What the fuck is going on? Someone clip that. Somebody clip that. Somebody clip that.
Can you double infinite him? Can you double infinite him?
Matter of fact, I can.
Why am I
So Bob
infinited?
Backlund.
You celebrated Omos being the thumbnail. You know what you did. And if you do it again, I'll add a second to yours too.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
Hey Tristan, I like fat white women personally. I like fat. I like
The snow moose.
Three.
I don't see this shit. I don't see this.
The snow moose are not in season, bro. It's only summer.
I don't see the issue here. But Owen Hart, I think could have been a great. Now I don't know why Owen Hart was never a WWE champion. I think Owen Hart as WWE champion in 1994 in particular could have worked. The man won King of the Ring. I don't know why you couldn't have gone into SummerSlam with Brett trying to get the title back from Owen. I don't know why. I don't know why you couldn't have done Brett and Owen again at WrestleMania 11 for the title. Instead of doing Bret Hart and Bob Backlund in a fucking god-awful match.
It's always Bob Backlund. Oh my god.
Yo, what did they see in Bob, bro?
One of the worst.
You know what's funny? Brett has said that match at WrestleMania 11 is the worst pay-per-view match of his career.
That match sucked. That match was terrible.
Jesus.
That is a terrible match.
Yo.
Terrible match.
It's a camp.
That was a match where Backlund, he didn't even say I quit. He was just screaming into the mic, right? That shit ass.
That nigga said, Roddy Piper was like, he quit.
Hey.
Yeah, that's literally what, bro. WrestleMania 11, dog.
That was Braun Breaker before Braun Breaker was him.
Yo.
Yeah, with the fucking.
But no, I think Owen Hart is WWE champion in '94. Really, any period in the '90s. Really, any period in the '90s, I think would have been a great, fantastic WWE champion. But it didn't happen, sadly. So.
Yeah.
It's a shame Antonio Inoki was never recognized as it should fucking be. I don't know why they keep putting that asterisk on. They inducted him into the Hall of Fame, and they were like, he won the title, but it wasn't recognized. So why the fuck you mentioning it, bitch? Fucking pissing me off. Anyways, I got
Just
Mr. Perfect
recognize
at
the
number
ring.
2 because, again, why the fuck was it? So Mr. Perfect, right, has a very, very strong showing of being the man and being the top draw in AWA. He was the AWA World Champion. Drew a ton of heat there, was a man over there, had countless great matches with people over there in the AWA. And then we get to the WWF where they reverted him only to a mid-card. Again, what is with Vince holding his overall package best guys in the fucking mid-card? That's what I don't understand. Perfect again was a guy that had character work, that had the promo work, that had some insane technical in-ring ability, like Mo mentioned before. Him and Brett was absolutely magical in the mid-card scene, the Intercontinental title scene. Why not carry over to the world title scene? Like, you would think this shit is easy. If the shit worked in the mid-card and both guys have capabilities of working in the main event scene, transcend it over. That's what makes it bigger and better. It's a layup. It's a fucking layup. I just don't understand why Mr. Perfect was never considered to be WWE champion. He's literally a wrestler.
Perfect.
He's perfect. He's a wrestler's wrestler. Like he has everything you want. Like I don't get it. Banger theme, banger look, banger hair. Like his overall aesthetic was literally perfect. I just don't get it.
Bro, him with the winged eagle, man.
Bro, he built up a move to be so strong that when it was finally kicked out of, it was a huge fucking deal.
What, the perfect plex? Yeah.
When Brett finally kicked out of the perfect plex, the entire arena erupted.
Yep.
Like I just don't get why he was never ever WWF champion. I'll never understand that.
I don't get it either. I'll never get that. But I think we all have the same number one.
Oh,
so
it's a glazed
go ahead.
Yes.
Yep, and we're just gonna be talking 3, 2, 1. It is blatantly obvious.
It's gotta be, bro. Come on, bro.
Roddy Piper.
The fucking goat.
Roddy Piper is so good that despite the fact that he was never WWF champion or world champion in any of the major promotions, WCW and WWE, he is one of the few exceptions that people rank high in terms of like, you know, everybody that like ranks higher has had a world title. Yeah. Piper's the only one everyone gives a pass to.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how good he was.
I don't understand how you had a baby face like Hogan since Vince loves babyface chases. I don't understand how you don't have WrestleMania 2 be Piper and Hogan for the WWF Championship.
It was right
Piper
there. It was right there.
Back manias, bro.
It was right there. It was right there. Like literally, he's one of the greatest mic workers of all time. He's one of the greatest character workers of all time. In ring, he was good enough to fucking be there and hold his own. Like we mentioned, he had a very good technical match with Bret Hart and shit like that. Piper legit had everything you wanted in the main event. And on top of that, him being this insane heel magnet, he was drawing more than Hogan at one fucking point. People were paying to see Piper die than they wanted to see Hogan win.
Right.
Like, I don't understand how that's not WWF champion material.
I don't get it.
It was the perfect story to tell, like you said,
He's the fucking best. That's all I gotta say about him. He's the fucking best.
Somehow found a way in an era where everybody was doing jobs to Hogan. Piper somehow found a way to tell Mr. McMahon, nigga, I'm not jobbing to Hogan. Like, nigga, I'm not jobbing to Hogan. Nigga, that nigga is not pinning me. I'll do a DQ. We can do a count out. I'm not doing the 1, 2, 3 for that nigga. It's how I managed to get away with that shit.
It's just, when you people give Hogan, and deservedly so, people give Hogan the credit for the, whole rock and wrestling thing. Piper was right there, bro.
Yeah.
He was right there. He was the number one antagonist. Top 10 lock, probably.
Could he sneak into the top 5?
He could. If someone said top 5, I wouldn't look at you like you're crazy.
But he's the greatest superstar to never win the WWE title.
Absolutely.
Greatest
to never win a world title, flat out.
Yeah, he just never. I just don't get what Vince wanted him. Like, what more did you need from a guy like that? Again, WrestleMania 2, which would have culminated Hogan chasing Piper for well over a year. Like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't fucking get it. Piper, and on top of that, Piper was a heat magnet. Anybody that worked with Piper came out a hotter babyface.
Mm-hmm.
Came out a hotter babyface because
why
Piper was him.
That's why when we did the Ultimate Wrestling debate, like, Piper was, even though Savage is the obvious answer why, like, if Hogan wasn't there, who takes over? Piper could have easily done that too.
Right, that's why Ric Flair was so goated in the time, because people would pay to see Ric Flair get his ass beat more than anything.
Yep.
The closest person we had to that was Roman, peak tribal chief of this generation. That's the closest thing we've had to somebody since
Ric Flair since. Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
and Piper could have been that guy as well in the WWF.
Should have fucking been that guy. Yeah. Piper's amazing.
Absolutely.
Cam, how was it seeing Piper in real time, bro?
Yo, Cam, can you lower your head just a little more?
I want to see the Kevin Durant.
Cam, don't let them do this to you, bro. For once, I'm on your side. Don't let them do this to you, bro.
Mo just mad because Kevin Durant's rings count.
Count to who?
I am not going to.
Mo's just mad because Kwame and Kobe combined for 82.
Oh, brother.
Tell him like it is, bro.
I'm
Mo,
260.
stop. Why you just hating on the facts?
The nigga scored 1 point.
Cam, if we go down to North Carolina, and there's not one person in that country bar wearing cowboy boots and a cowboy hat.
I'm not wearing that shit. I'm not wearing that shit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Fuck.
lie.
What, how do I look to my African people wearing cowboy boots and a cowboy hat? I'm not wearing that shit.
Like
You got colonized. That's what they
Lil
gonna
Nas
say.
X, Old Town Road, Mo. There you go. Old
The
Town
colonizers have got him. No, we're not doing it, bro. We're not doing this. We're not doing
Why
this.
can't I just
We're
go
not
in there
doing
with my
this.
regular drip? I'm gonna go in there with my
On
J1s,
me.
with my J1s, a nice white shirt, black jeans, and I'm chilling, man.
We good. We good.
Oh, nigga, you gonna go in there with the cowboy boots and the cowboy hat on.
Who's you?
If I go in there, I'll have the outfit
That's
in
hilarious.
my bag. If I fucking go in there and I see not one person wearing that shit, I am taking the boot and throwing it at you.
Bro, could you imagine Tico wearing a cowboy hat?
Yo, Lewis, fight back, cuz.
You can't fight back.
Take my-
Oh fuck.
I think it was bullshit that I got signed tonight.
Sign him again, just for saying that shit. Sign him
Chris,
again.
did you
Just
hear
sign him
that?
again.
Chris,
Just sign
did
him
you
again.
hear
What did he
that?
say? What did he say?
He said, "I think it's bullshit that I got double infinity." That's what he said.
I can
sign him
double
again.
it. I can double that shit. I can quadruple that shit if you want.
Fuck.
How about you? How much? How about you clear that shit?
I'll clear on one condition. When we go, I'm not consuming an Oreo.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
I'll clear all of yours right
No,
now. If you,
no.
You are consuming.
Nah, I'm good. You're eating an Oreo.
You are consuming a fried Oreo. I hope you know.
I need to try that. That sounds. That sounds
No.
weird, but I want to try it.
Yes. No.
Oh, no,
don't
I got
try
something
fried
for you,
Oreo.
too.
That's
Oh,
heart
boy, I
attack.
got something for you too. Guess what else we're having?
What?
Fried Snickers.
Why does everything got to be fried?
Yeah.
Nigga said we. Nigga said we.
You are trying.
Parlez-vous français? Get the fuck out
Gang,
of here.
if I, man, Cam, I've been
Did they
out being no bullshit. I need to try Wingstop. You had a Wingstop down there?
That's real.
You've never tried wings? They really don't have shit out there, huh?
Nope.
Cause they had plenty in Jersey. I was like,
Cam,
okay. well.
Cam, don't you be lying to me about Bojangles, bro.
Why would I lie to you about? Why would I lie to you about the best chicken?
You don't know good food.
No, all I hear is positive things about Bojangles. So
Why would I
I.
lie to you about the best chicken chain on the planet?
Deep fried butter on a stick. That's some shit Cam would eat.
I'm good. I'm good on that one. I'm good on
I'm
that
not
one.
eating that. I'm not eating that. I'm not eating that.
Why you lying?
But you'll eat a burger with pineapple on it.
Ew.
That shit is good, bro.
It's not. No, it's not.
That doesn't sound appealing.
Stop being different. Stop being different.
That does not sound appealing.
How you gonna talk about stop being different, nigga? You eat.
You hate Oreos. I don't want to hear it, bro.
Nigga,
Yeah,
hate
you
Oreos.
put steak in. You put steak on.
What's
ranch,
wrong with
steak
that,
and
yo?
ketchup.
Bro,
Yeah,
I
steak on
promise
ketchup.
You, I promise me. I
Ketchup
promise
on
you,
steak is-
It's not you. It's not me. It's you.
Nigga, you eat steak and ketchup, bro. What the
You don't like ketchup. Shut up.
ketchup?
Yeah, you're weird.
Ketchup is disgusting.
Ketchup is
You're
good.
disgusting.
Barbecue is good. Honey
Yeah.
mustard is good. Sweet and
I
sour
like
is
barbecue
good.
sauce and I like honey
Honey
mustard.
mustard, man.
Honey mustard's great.
Honey mustard.
Honey mustard's good.
Honey
It's alright.
Pour that shit out.
There's not many sauces I don't like.
Oh,
I'm
look
trying to
here.
think.
Oh, look here.
I don't like
Oh,
ranch.
look here.
I
In
don't
one
like blue-
I don't
hour,
like most ranch.
Blue
I don't like
cheese.
most ranch.
Cheese.
in one
cheese.
hour,
Oh yeah, blue cheese.
in 1 hour, it is time to go to Sicily. In 1 hour, it is time to go to Sicily.
Cam, you gotta let
Oh
me know. how
shit,
that
I
is,
need to
bro.
get some sleep.
Type
said what?
shit.
I was telling Cam, you gotta let me know how that shit is, bro.
Oh well.
What, Mafia? Yeah, I need a new game, bro. Fuck these sports games.
You
But
playing
No,
games?
no, no, no,
bro?
no, 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 no,
You
bitch.
play
No,
wrestling
no.
games,
We
bro.
told
You gotta stay in your lane.
you what to play on
what? I
stream.
can't have fun.
No,
We,
you
we
disrespect
told you
Assassin's
what to
Creed.
play on stream. You literally have army.
I'm
of
going
two
to when I start
collecting
streaming again.
dust. When are you gonna start streaming again?
No, I've been playing that.
When are you gonna start streaming again, Mo?
I don't know. Wednesdays be busy.
I can't
Wednesday's
keep.
busy.
I can't keep carrying this on my back, bro.
I'm sorry. God.
Like you gotta give me a break somewhere too.
I just
man.
got back to TikTok. One step at a time, my nigga. One step at a
Like
time.
streaming, bro. Like you promised these people the 07 GM shit, and it's been over a month.
Niggas don't be watching that shit. I ain't wasting my time for some shit niggas ain't watching.
No.
I want to play Mario Kart. I want to play fucking Red Dead. I want to play fucking.
I have to figure out what game I'm. Oh no, I have to finish Sonic Riders Zero Gravity. I have the boss fight, then I'll be done with that game. Then I got to figure out the other game that I'm gonna play after Sonic Riders Zero Gravity.
You can hop on.
Wait a minute, Kev.
You can hop on that Mafia.
If Mo's
Bitch,
playing
that's
Red
1,000 subscribers on YouTube. I play.
If Mo's playing Red Dead, that's when you can wear the cowboy hat in the booth for the stream.
Wait, what? Say that again.
If you're playing Red Dead Redemption, you need the cowboy hat on stream.
I hope y'all know. Y'all are listening to country music when y'all come down here.
I'll walk.
I'll leave your house.
Y'all
Oh God. We'll get a B&B and we'll blast. We'll throw a YB party. That's what we're gonna do.
Gonna happen.
Yeah. Can we not get an Airbnb that fucking Jay and Trent got you in, yo?
Yo, that is a whole story and a half.
Here's what's gonna happen, Kev.
We are blasting Morgan Wallen, Luke Combs, Thomas Rhett.
Who's we? My nigga, parlez-vous français? Nigga, no.
We got blasted that shit. Laney Wilson. Oh yes.
They saying how you like Patrick Mahomes, bro.
He built like Patrick Starr. Now, that's the end of the podcast.
Yo, you fucking stupid.
All right, y'all. That was episode 90 of the Rated M podcast. I think we all had valid lists. They're all very similar anyway. So
Hell yeah.
that was a fun top 10. We got to figure out what episode 100 will be.
It's gonna be.
It can't just be a flat out 10 though. It can't just be a 10.
We gotta do we gotta do some good shit.
What if we just pitch it on stream? Fuck it.
An actual draft? What? I don't know.
What if we do top 25 wrestlers of all time?
For the 100?
Yeah.
That's the IRL
dream?
I'm stressing about the 100 episode. I'm trying to get a job first.
How about we do our top 25? How about we do our top 25 favorite instead of just ranking the top 25?
Okay.
Whatever one. Yeah, that's fine.
Either or. But that has been episode 90 of the Rated M podcast. I'm glad to be back this week after I missed last week. So happy to see everybody here. And we appreciate y'all support. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below, share the stream, all that good stuff. Stay on the lookout for all of our content, not just on YouTube, all of the platforms. Follow them, all the links in the description. And yeah, y'all be safe. And Khris, you know what to tell them. And Lewis, you know what to do.
Bring back Bully.
Bang. As always.
Let's get it.
Love y'all.
Yes, sir.